Where's everybody at? The Globers are too afraid. Telescopes don't work on butterflies at a mile away. But they think they're seeing fucking moons on a planet. Who owns the observatories? And why would you use an observatory to talk and skip? That's weird. Why are they talking radio talking? So you just get on your CB and go connect to the observatory, hook your CB mic in there, and you're like, "Hey, Russia, and come in."
CB's old school.
Observatory.
CB's old school.
Luciferian
CB's outdated.
Observatory. Great telescope of
CB's outdated.
Luciferian. Can we hear you?
CB's outdated.
Yes, your radio telescope for
CB's outdated.
Luciferian works. Your
CB's outdated.
Luciferian telescope is good, Vatican.
CB's outdated.
Over.
CB's outdated. That's old technology. We are beyond that now.
Luciferian technology, you're beyond it?
Yeah,
You
we
went
are
from
beyond
Lucifer?
CBs. Yes, we are beyond. Well,
The Lucifer telescope.
if CB
Where
are
does that come
Luciferian,
from?
we are beyond it. Yes, we
Who
are
named
beyond
that?
Luciferian CBs. Yes,
Who
we
named
are
it?
way
Who
beyond
owns
that.
that telescope?
We are now
Who
way
owns
beyond.
the Luciferian telescope? Who owns that?
Who owns the CBs? Those are done now.
The telescope. The radio telescope
Why
CB.
did you
The
talk
big
about?
radio CB. Stop acting like it's not a big CB radio telescope.
Yeah, there's no CBs.
Who owns
There's
it?
no
The
CBs.
Luciferian CB.
So
Who owns it?
CBs don't exist anymore. We don't.
Yes, it
They
does.
use
It's called an
GPS.
observatory.
They use phones now.
They use an
They use
observatory.
nice phones. They use.
No,
They
they don't.
They use
The
GPS.
Vatican
They
gets
use
free channels
GPS.
from everywhere. They use the Luciferian telescope to
They
see
use
what happens
GPS.
on your phone, my phone, everybody's
CB
TV,
truckers
Russia's
use CBS.
TV, China's TV, North Korea's TVs, any channel
Trucker,
they
he's
can
on his phone.
connect to from the Vatican Live. There is no block. They got a breaker box for everybody. It's called a radio
Have you seen
observatory.
breaker boxes? Have you seen it? You've been to the
It's called
Vatican
a
City?
radio
You've been to the
observatory.
Vatican
Yes, it's
City?
called the
You liar.
Luciferian breaker box.
You've never been to this
Yes, the
Vatican City.
Luciferian breaker box for all channels.
You have never been to
They get
Rome.
all TV
You have never
channels,
left.
brother.
You have never left Utah. You have never
The
left
cable
Utah.
technology
You have
is
never left
crazy, brother.
Utah. You have
The
never left.
Luciferian
You have
cable.
never left Utah. You don't know where Vatican is on the
Just
map.
get the Luciferian
You don't know
channel.
where Vatican is on the map.
Just tune into the Luciferian channel to the
You are like
Pope.
your handlers messed you up.
Go in there to the Pope and say,
Handlers.
"Hey, can I tune into your Luciferian Vatican
Not
telescope
using CB. Not using
radio?"
CB. Not using CB. CB's
They
outdated.
use CDs.
CB
They put
is
CDs
outdated.
in their
CB
radio
is
observatory.
outdated. CB is outdated.
CDs in the radio
CB
observatory.
is
That's
outdated.
cool.
CB
Now they
is
updated
outdated.
it from CB to CD.
CBs are outdated. They don't use CBs
So they don't
anymore.
put CDs in the radio
They don't
observatory
use
anymore.
CDs and they don't use CBs.
How old is this observatory?
They don't use CDs and they don't
From
use
like
CDs.
1970. I think they
They don't
use
use
8-track
CDs
back
or
in the day.
CBs. Sorry to
Does
tell
it
you.
still use
They don't
8-track,
use
Robert?
CDs or CBs anymore. You
How
are
old is your
outdated.
radio?
You are old.
Your
You are
Luciferian
outdated.
radio, does it still use
You
8-track?
are old and outdated. You're an
Your
old
radio
and
telescope, does it
outdated
still
guy
use
from Utah.
8-tracks?
You are outdated. Talking about
Yes, your Luciferian telescope that uses 8-tracks to
talking
communicate
about
with is
CBs.
really
8-track.
crazy.
Nobody uses 8-track anymore.
The
You're
Vatican
outdated.
does in the
You are
radio
outdated.
telescope.
You are an outdated person. Talking
Prove the
about
Vatican doesn't use that in their radio telescope.
you are outdated. Nobody
Go show
uses
me the workings
CBs
of a
anymore.
radio telescope.
Go to the
Show me
telescope.
the
You will
inner
never
workings
see
and
CBs.
how it works and what it does.
You're
Start to finish.
lazy flat earthers. Lazy.
What does a
Lazy
radio
flat earthers.
telescope mean?
You are lazy. You have never left your Utah sinkhole.
Said the
You've
guy
never
who doesn't know what an earth curve is and can't draw it.
like Utah.
Okay, guy who has no
sinkhole.
earth curve.
You have never left it.
Just
You're a
draw the earth
lazy
curve
bum.
and we'll go
You're
home.
lazy. You're lazy.
Yeah,
All
you can't
flat
even
earthers.
draw an earth curve.
This is how you know.
bitch.
This is how you know.
You
This
can't
is
even
how you know
draw
a
an
flat
earth
earth.
curve. You are lazy.
This
Stop
is how you
telling us
know.
how
This is
lazy
how you
you
know
are,
flat
dude.
earthers. You're
That's
lazy.
not helping your globe, you
You're
being lazy.
lazy.
We know you are.
You're lazy.
Keep telling us
You're
what you are,
lazy.
brother. It's
Talking about
okay.
CBs. You didn't know
What
CBs
else
are
are you,
outdated.
Robert? What else are
Lazy.
you?
Talking about CBs.
What else are you?
Lazy. You're lazy.
You non-earth curve
Lazy.
having
You're a
retard.
lazy guy from
You're a
Utah,
retard cunt.
somewhere sitting into some hole somewhere, talking about
You're a fucking
CB radios.
retard. All the
You never,
Globers
you
don't
never, you've
like
never,
you.
you don't
The
even know where
Globers
the
said you're
Vatican is.
retarded, Robert. Did you know that?
If I gave you a map, you would never show me Vatican City. Never. You're lazy. You're lazy flat earthers, man. That's what you know a flat earther. When you see
You
somebody
take your
lazy, he's a flat
medicine
earther.
yet? The
You're
Globers
lazy.
don't like you.
You're lazy.
None of the
Lazy.
Globers believe anything you say. They say you're a lying
You're lazy.
retard. Why is that?
Lazy. None of the flat earthers believe what you're
The
saying. They say
Globers
you
say
are
you're a lying
delusional.
retard. Flat Earthers
No
don't
flat
like you
earther
either.
believe what you're saying.
Flat Earthers really don't like you.
They say you are lost your
No, the
mind.
Flat Earthers don't like
All
you
flat
either.
earthers say you've lost your mind.
No, none of
All of
them
them.
like you, dude.
All of
They
them.
say
No
that
flat
Robert
earther likes
dude's
you.
fucking
You
insane.
are-
They all told
you
me today
talking
when
about
you were on
CB
just how
radios.
insane you are.
No
They were
flat earther
all
listens to you
talking about
anymore.
how fucking
Look at where
crazy
you
you
are.
are.
You're over here.
They're
You're over
all
here with
talking
us.
about how crazy you are,
You have
Robert.
been
You know
thrown
that,
out.
buddy. Just trying
You
to
have
help
been
you out,
thrown
buddy.
out
Do
of
you
the
want
flat earth
one friend in
community.
the world?
You're
One
thrown
honest
out of the
friend in
flat
the
earth
world is
community.
right here. I'm right here, the honest person.
You are thrown out of the
And
flat
you
earth
want and
community.
you're looking
You're
for what?
thrown
Are
out.
you looking for a
You're
friend?
thrown out.
I'll be
You
your
are
one friend.
thrown out.
Nobody else likes
You
you.
are thrown out
I'm the
of the
only
flat
one
earth
that'll
community.
talk to you now, Robert.
Thrown out.
Why is
You
that?
live in Utah. You live in
Why
Utah
am I
in a
the only one
hole
to
somewhere
talk to
in
you?
Utah.
Did they
You have
lock you in a
never
cage in
you've never
Utah?
even seen the beach.
Did they lock you in a
You've never
cage?
even seen the beach.
How come Utah
You've
won't
never
let you out of a
oh, one
cage?
seven, one
How
seven.
come nobody comes around
You
you?
have
How come I
never
can't
even
hear
seen
nobody
a
in your
beach.
background? Robert, do you
You've
have
never
any
even
friends that I could hear in the background, please?
no, because I'm private.
You have no friends. No
You
one
have no
likes you,
friends.
Robert.
No one
Why is
likes
that,
you,
Robert?
D-Mock.
Are you
I've never heard
government
anybody in
private?
your background,
Are
D-Mock.
you
Where are
governmentized
your friends?
private? Are you
Where are
like
your friends,
Nazi
D-Mock?
private?
I
Are
have
you a
never heard
Nazi?
any friends. I've
Are
never heard
you a
any friends in
Nazi
your
with
background.
Nazi private
I've never
friends?
heard any friends, no kids, nothing. You're a lonely person. That's what you are,
Don't tell us
D-Mock.
about your
And you
life.
live in Utah. You live in Utah, big man. Talking about you live in Utah.
So, so all
Nobody
your,
lives in Utah. No,
so
the
none of your
population of
friends like
Utah is
you.
155. The
I'd
population
ask
in
a couple
Utah is
Globers why they
155.
dislike you.
I want to know flat earthers why they. Well, I know why flat earthers dislike you because flat earthers is
Well,
stupid.
they don't
It's
like you
stupidest.
either. None of them like you, brother. None of them.
No, no, none. No, who flat earthers?
Nobody. None of them. No
Thank
Glober
God,
or
I don't
flat
like flat
earther.
earthers. Hey, I
All
don't
of
care
them
about flat
today
earthers.
were. All of them today were saying you're a retarded dog. That's all they
Everybody
said
today.
repeatedly. You're a
You,
dumb,
but
retarded dog.
you were the one that was muted.
Do you know that?
But
Does
you
that
were the
make
one
you
that was
happy
muted.
that your friends
You
call
were the
you a
one that was
dumb
muted.
dog?
You were the one that was
They say
muted.
you're dumber than a dog,
You're the one that was muted,
Robert.
not
They
me.
said you're dumber than
D,
a dog, and a couple of them are psychiatrists.
D-Mock, you were
Did you know
muted.
you've been psychiatrist by a Glober and they
Y-
said you were
Yo,
retarded?
D-Mock, you were
Did you
muted,
know that your
not
Globe
me.
buddies call you retarded?
D-Mock, you were muted.
Why do your Globe buddies call you retarded all day?
D-Mock, you were muted.
Everybody on the globe
D-Mock,
says
you were
Robert is
muted.
fucking retarded.
D-Mock, everybody mutes you.
Everybody on Flat Earth says Robert's
Everybody
retarded.
on this
Not
server
my
mutes
opinion. I
you.
like the guy. I think he's a
Everybody
comedian.
on this server mutes you.
Robert thinks flat mirror
Every
water is
moderator
rounded.
mutes you. That means you're not even on the
Robert doesn't
24/7
believe in
server.
flat mirror water.
They kicked you off of the 24/7 server. They kicked you off of Earth Awakenings.
You can't kick me out of where I don't
No,
exist, you weird fuck.
nobody
I'd have
likes
to
you.
exist in there to get
Why are
kicked
you not
out,
in Earth
wouldn't I?
Awakenings anymore?
I have
Why
to
are you
be
not
in
in
there
Earth
to get
Awakenings?
kicked out, don't I, Robert? You're not making any
Yeah,
sense.
you
You fucking
should have
weirdo.
stayed.
That's like saying I got kicked
No,
out of Witch's
brother.
Forum
You're
when
the
I've
one that
never
got
been
kicked out
there.
of it.
Yeah, I got
Why
kicked
are you
out of
not in Earth
places I've
Awakenings
never
anymore?
been. Wow.
The first time I met you, you were in 24/7. Why are you not there anymore? because they don't like you.
Because I pressed the leave server button, weird fuck. Because they
One,
lie
two,
like you, some
three,
of them.
four, five, six,
Because a
7.
lot of lying cunt globers come in
They're
there
not
like
there. No,
you.
but no, you're
And
just
then
like them.
flat earth cunt liars come in there
Then
too.
you're
And if the
then you
cunt
were
liars
among
can't
company.
demonstrate what they're
You
talking
were
about,
among
then the cunt
company.
liars mute
You
people
were
because they
among
can't
companies because
demonstrate their claim.
you
And if
lie
you're a
and
lying
they lie.
cunt fuck who can't
You
demonstrate
lie
your
and they
claim,
lie.
you will
You
mute me
lie
from your
and they
server.
lie. You're talking about
Every
Vatican.
person
You've
will
never
mute me
been to
from their
Vatican
server
City.
who can't
You have never
demonstrate
been
their
to
fucking claim.
Vatican City.
Do
And
you
you're the one
understand how
talking about
simple this
CB.
is?
You talk about CBs,
The truth.
CB radios. You're
Do
a
you know
bunch
what
of nothing.
a ball in a hot
You
air
don't know.
balloon does?
Good
How do you
civilian.
even know what a ball is,
Hot air
Robert?
balloon. We don't travel by hot
How
air
do you
balloon
know what a ball
anymore.
was?
We use rockets now. We
How
don't
did
use
you
hot
ever
air
figure
balloon.
out
You're
what a ball
outdated.
was?
You're outdated.
Who told you what a ball was? Who
You
told you?
are outdated.
Who had to tell you what a
Talking about
ball
hot
was?
air balloons. So CBs outdated. You said CDs
Listen,
outdated.
brother.
You said
Who had
eight
to
track.
tell you
You're
what a ball
outdated.
was when
And
you didn't know?
then you're saying what balloons, hot air balloons? You are an outdated, lazy person in Utah.
What up,
Outdated.
goat?
You're outdated.
This dude's on medicine. I mean, I don't even think he pays
No,
attention. He's eating
this
pizza.
dude is on medicine, good. Yes, good. Yes, this dude. This guy is yo good. This guy is from Utah. He's never left his hole in Utah talking about Vatican. He can never show me Vatican City on a map.
What do you keep
I,
saying Utah for? I'm not from fucking Utah.
Yeah,
did
you
I
are
hear
from Utah.
somebody? Did I hear
Dude,
somebody
what are
say
you?
somebody's on something?
Yeah,
The
you're from
topic.
Utah.
How do you fly around a ball with a hot air balloon with a real 3D
Hot
ball?
air, they don't we don't use hot air balloons anymore. Sorry to tell you. We use rockets
Well,
now.
that's too bad for you, weirdo.
You know, it's too, no, it's not. It's good for me because we fly more
That's good for you.
efficiently.
You don't know anything about
You
ball flight.
you yeah. I know
Damn.
all about it. We
The
use rockets.
simplest thing is a hot air balloon, and
We use
Robert doesn't
rockets and
know
we use
anything about it.
ISS. We
It's
use
too
rockets and we use
technological
ISS
for
now.
him. He
We
can't
use
do hot air
rockets.
balloons.
No, it's too logical for you. Rockets are too logical for you.
Yeah, said the guy with no ball
Yeah,
in his hand or hot
yeah.
air balloon. Yeah, okay.
No, we don't travel by a hot air balloon. You're outdated. You're
Yeah,
old.
too
You're
technical,
lazy.
too hard, it's too
Yeah,
complex
yeah.
for you.
No, it's outdated.
Too hard math for you,
It's outdated.
Globers.
We're doing rockets
The
now
math's
and
too
ISS.
hard.
We're doing rockets now.
The video's too hard for you to
We're doing
demonstrate.
gravity rolls now. We're doing gravity rolls. We're awesome now.
So go. Why does he run? Why do all Globers run from a simple question
why do you use
of a
old technology?
demonstration on
Why
how
are
hot
you
air
using
balloons
old
or
technology?
helicopters can actually fly around a
Why do
ball
you
and
use
match
old
what we see
technology?
outside when they
You
fly
use
past?
old you use old technology, my friend.
Do you understand? No, I just
Nobody
use
uses
reality and
nobody uses
demonstrations.
hot air balloons to
Yeah, I
travel
don't use
anymore. That's
technology.
yeah. You
Technology is
don't.
some kind
Yeah,
of religious shit.
we know.
I don't
We
use
know.
religious
You
technology.
use outdated tech.
Said the guy who can't zoom in on a butterfly from a
Outdated.
mile away with
Says the
his
guy
best
who can't show me the
telescope.
picture of a flat Earth.
Yeah,
Says the guy
okay.
who can't show me the photograph of a flat Earth.
Yeah, cool story, weirdo.
Yeah, where is it? Where's the flat Earth?
There isn't no butterflies in your telescope,
There is no flat
so
Earth.
there's no planets
There is no
either.
flat Earth. There is
So
no
there's
flat
no
Earth.
planets.
There are planets, but there's no
Telescopes are
flat Earth.
broke now; they don't work.
They're telescopes. There are no flat Earth. Where's the
So
photograph of the flat Earth?
where's the
Where are
lake?
all the continents and all
Where's
the
the lake
waters
with
on your
no
plate?
third wall?
Where is the continents? Where are
On
the
flat Earth,
oceans
they're all on flat Earth, buddy.
beside each other on a flat pizza?
The only thing you can
Where
demonstrate is what
are
they're
the
on.
continents?
Stationary flat
Where are
plane.
the oceans on your flat
Flight
pizza?
demonstrated on
Where
flat
are the
planes only.
continents? Where are the oceans on
On
the
the
flat
thing you can
pizza?
demonstrate, brother.
Where you can't demonstrate all the
Flat
continents
Earth,
and
yes,
all of the
that's all you
oceans.
can
You
demonstrate.
can't demonstrate it. You
Yeah, that's
can
all
never
you can
demonstrate.
demonstrate. Stop
You
saying that,
can
stupid.
never demonstrate
He
it.
doesn't believe in
You can
sandboxes, you
never
guys. This
demonstrate
is
it.
crazy.
You will no, this is
Robert's
crazy.
never seen a
You would
sandbox.
never, you would
Never seen a
never,
military
you
sandbox
would
with the little
never.
helicopters
Yeah,
in it and stuff in the tanks.
you're in the hole in Utah. You don't know where the
Robert's
Vatican
never
City
seen the
is.
military planning board.
D-Mark has never seen Vatican City.
That's crazy. You
That's
never seen the
crazy.
planning board with the little water and the little
D-Mark,
boats and the
yes,
jets and stuff on it, and it's all
you have
flat.
never seen flat
And it's
Earth
on a
because it doesn't
flat
exist.
military base table.
Nobody has seen a flat
You
plane.
never seen that?
Nobody. Nobody have seen a flat
That's all
plane. No
I've ever
one.
seen.
You have never seen it.
All the kings, all the queens,
All
all
of
the
the
popes,
continents and
all
all of the
the
oceans
all the
on
Department of
one flat
Defense
platter.
people.
No
They
one
map
has.
their strategy out on a flat
No
plane,
one
brother.
has seen. No one has seen any
You
dome
can't
over
map
it.
it on a moving
No
ball.
one has seen any ice walls
You can't even. The
wrapped around it.
military can't even show
No
you how
one.
hot air
No.
balloons fly around a ball.
Yeah, because they don't use hot air
The
balloons anymore.
military
Because they
and
don't use hot air
NASA can't
balloons
show you
anymore.
how hot air
They
balloons
don't
work.
use hot air balloons
Isn't that
anymore to
crazy,
fly.
Goat?
They travel by fighter jets and bombers and
That's a cool
rockets
story, weirdo.
and AWACSs.
You got to
That's
learn
what
to
they
walk
travel with
before you
now.
can fucking jump and fly,
That's what
stupid.
they travel with
So
now.
we're gonna
You're
take a peek
outdated.
at the hot air
You live in
balloon.
you live in a
Why are
hole.
you? Why does
You
hot air
live in a
balloons
hole.
debunk gravity?
Why are you on
Hot air
technology
balloons
using
debunk a
talking about
globe
CB
and
radios?
debunk gravity.
You are outdated. You can't debunk
Hot air
gravity.
balloons debunk
You
your
can't debunk
outdated
gravity.
1,000-year-old
Debunk
gravity.
gravity. You're sitting, aren't you? That's
Hey,
gravity. Oh, February.
my check. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Continue. I was just checking my mic.
Why can't we see how hot air balloons fly around an actual sphere in your hand? Go. It's a question.
Yeah, Robert. iStar. What happened?
Cat got his globe. Hot air balloons are too technical for him. They're like too high IQ. It's like rocket surgery.
What happened? He's not
Imagine
responding to you.
rockets are easy. They can show you a rocket going around a ball, but they can't show you a hot air balloon. But he can say the word rocket. But he can't show you
Yeah, because
helicopters, airplanes,
because
rockets,
we
or
don't use those
anything.
anymore.
Match
Your
what
ultimate.
we see
Your
on a
ultimate. What's up,
flat
man?
plane versus a
That's ultimate.
globe and see which one
Ultimate, man.
matches reality.
Ultimate.
Spinning
Ultimate.
ball
I've been
and a
asking you to come
flat
to the
little
server, man.
plane
Talk,
with a
ultimate.
hot
Ultimate,
air
what's up, man?
balloon on each.
Talk to me,
Let's
ultimate.
compare.
Talk to me, ultimate.
Are you
Talk to me.
afraid to
Why
compare and
No,
manipulate these
why you don't come,
variables?
ultimate? Why you don't come?
talk to them up.
Yeah, how come you don't come over and chit chat, man?
Oh, because I just got back from work and I see
No,
you
man.
in here.
Come on, ultimate. No, come
I
on.
just got back. It's Friday. I just got back from work.
Ultimate, I've been
Because I'm
asking you to come by for months now, man. Come
yeah.
on,
Because
man.
I've been
Come on.
busy. I've been busy working. That's why I haven't got much time.
No, but ultimate, you sit in the rooms, man. You sit in those English hub 24/7 goofy
Yeah.
rooms, man.
Because I'm working and I'm listening at the same time.
You're working on it. Then you can then come and listen over on chit chat, man. Don't talk to those goofy flat earthers, man. They're all goofy. They're goofy like D-Mock, talking about outdated
What are you talking
technology.
about?
Like
Demo is a legend. What are you talking about?
no, D-Mock is a
Demo.
legendary old guy. He's talking
No,
about CB radios and what and
no.
hot air balloons.
Demo cracks me
You
up every
brought up
time. It's
radio
funny.
CB telescopes.
Demo, you're a legend and you're entertaining all the
Thank
time.
you, sir.
Yeah. He's outdated.
I'm
And
about
you,
to go
Robert, as well.
live
And
on
you,
this
Robert.
shit.
Both of you are entertaining. So continue talking.
No. I don't talk to people who are delusional, man. Come on now.
No, none of you are delusional.
Says the guy who
Come
can't
on, D-Mock.
demonstrate. I'm delusional because there's
D-Mock
no
is
demonstration for me to go by.
D-Mock
There's
is
no globe
D-Mock
reference for
is D-Mock.
anything.
Yes, there's globe. There's no flat plane.
What is
There's no
globe
flat plane.
reference? How would you know what a
There
globe
is
does?
no
How do you
flat
know what a
plane.
ball does?
There are
How?
no flat planes. Nobody has shown us
That didn't make
all of
any
the
sense. So
continents
that's how you know what a
and
ball does by
all
saying a sentence
the
of no
waters.
flat earth. No flat earth is
No
how he
one
learned
has
ball, guys.
Nobody has shown us
So he
all
doesn't
of
know
the
how to
continents.
demonstrate any globe
No,
physics.
you do not know how to demonstrate a
Brother,
flat
you're
plane.
the imaginary
You
glober
do
with the
not know how to
religion of a
demonstrate a
globe.
flat
You're in a
plane.
globe cult, but you
You do
can't
not know.
touch the globe.
You are in a flat
Imagine
earth
you
cult.
can't even approach
You're
your
in a
God,
flat earth
that
cult.
ball in the
Flat earth,
classroom.
flat earth is
Your God.
100% a cult. Flat earth is a 100% a
Just go
cult.
pray to your ball, buddy. Go
Flat
pray to the
earth is
ball you can't touch.
100% a cult.
The ball you
Flat
can't
earth is
see.
100% a cult. Flat
Imagine
earth
praying
is
to a ball you can't even go
100% a
touch
cult.
or fucking demonstrate
Flat
to
earth
yourself,
is
goat.
flat earth is flat earth is 100% a cult.
Hey, dude, you need to
Flat
stop this,
earth.
man. You're cracking me up, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
You be cracking me up,
flat
man.
earth.
Imagine not
Flat earth
knowing
is
how
a
to
cult,
draw
man.
the curve, brother. They got the
Flat
Earth
earth is,
curve mapped, but they
you don't know
can't
how to draw
draw
the
a
flat earth,
curve on the
man.
wall like a
You
hardware
don't know how to
fucking
draw the
thing
flat earth.
or a guy
Draw
who
the flat
draws
earth.
a mural. This guy
Draw
can
the
draw
flat earth.
3D murals on the
Draw the
sidewalk, but he
hey,
can't draw an
hey,
Earth curve.
ultimate.
What
This is
the
what we
fuck?
want. We want to see all of the
You
continents
want to see
and
an Earth
all
curve
of
is
the
what you want to
oceans
see,
side
weirdo?
by side. That's what we want to see.
No, you want
And
to see
no
an
flat
Earth curve.
earther,
Stop lying.
no flat earther has been able
You
to show us
want to
that.
see not flat
You
water.
see what I'm
You
saying?
want to see
So the
something
earth is
that's
not
not
flat.
flat and stationary.
It's not flat. It's not flat. The earth is
Prove
not
it.
flat and it's not
That's all you
stationary.
can prove is flat and
The
stationary.
earth is a globe and it's turning.
Go outside and show me where it's
Right?
not flat
And
horizon.
hey, go outside
Where's
and
locally
show
not
me.
flat? Show
Go,
me.
go outside and show me a horizon on a flat plane.
You
Go
better
ahead.
go tell that to the fucking
Yeah,
surveys
you
from
better go
hundreds
tell
and hundreds of
that
miles.
to your handlers. Go
Hundreds
tell
of
that to your
miles flat.
go tell that to
All
your flat
flat.
earth handlers.
Which
Go
is your
tell that to your
favorite
flat
globe
earth.
map, Go?
You cannot
What's
show
your
us a
favorite
horizon
360
in the
map?
middle of a table. Show me a horizon in the middle of a
It's
table.
on
You
your
can't do
flat
it.
map.
Show
On
me
a
a
flat
horizon
map.
in the middle of a flat plane.
A flat
Show me a
globe map.
horizon in the middle of a flat plane.
On your
Show me
flat
a
map.
horizon in the middle of the flat plane. Show me a horizon in the middle of the flat plane. Show me a horizon in the middle of the flat plane. You can't do it.
Dude, stop
This dude's
repeating.
broke.
Show me all of the continents and all of the oceans on one pizza. Show me all of the continents and
I
all
don't
of the
even know
oceans on
what
one
this
pizza.
dude is talking about.
Yeah, because you can't do it.
Yeah, know
Because
what you're
that
talking
is flat
about.
earth.
You're correct. I can't know what you're
You
talking
can't
about.
do it.
I
You
wish you
can't
would
do it.
just demonstrate.
You can't do it. You can't show us all of the continents. You can't show us all of the oceans together on a flat pizza. You can't do it. Impossible. Right? And we've asked you guys to demonstrate a horizon in the middle of a flat plane. You can't do it.
Horizons don't exist, you fucking weirdo. How could I do that?
Yes,
How
they
could I
do.
show you a
Of course they do
non-existent
exist.
thing?
Of course they do
Go
exist.
stand on it. I'll bet
Demonstrate
you
it
$1
on. It's on a
million.
ball.
You give me
It's on a
100 to
ball.
1
It's
odds.
on a
I'll
ball.
bet you how much ever
Okay,
you want.
you can't
You
see the
can't
entire
stand
ball.
on a
That's the
horizon.
horizon.
You fucking retard.
You don't know what the horizon is.
Bet all your money and have
You
all the
don't know. You
Glovers
don't.
back
I
you. Who's
bet
gonna
all your
back you?
money that you cannot
Who's
show me a
gonna back you?
horizon on
You
a
can
flat
stand
plane.
on the horizon.
When you go out to the ocean, you see that line out there? That's because the earth has
No,
curved.
where are you gonna stand at?
You
Is
see
that
that
where you're
line
gonna
out there?
stand?
It's because
On
the
that
earth has curved.
horizontal line?
You see that
On
line?
that flat
Curved.
line, yeah.
Yes, it looks
Yeah, I
horizontal because
see
you're
a
small.
flat line there. Welcome to
It's
Flat Earth,
horizontal
weirdo.
because you're small. It's
Thank you,
horizontal because
Flat
you're
Earther.
small, you lazy guy.
No, my
It's
horizon's
horizontal
93 million
because
miles
you're
left to
tiny.
right.
It's horizontal because you're
That
little.
water is
It's
93
horizontal
million
because you're
miles
small.
left to right.
It's horizontal
Not
because you're
small.
small. It's horizontal because you're
93 million
small.
miles is
It's
small.
horizontal because you're small. It's horizontal because
93
you're
million
small.
miles
It's
is small to
horizontal
you?
because you're small. It's horizontal because you're small.
He
It's
thinks a
horizontal because you're
horizontal
small.
line of
It's
93
horizontal. It
million
looks
miles is
horizontal to you
small,
because
bro.
you're small. It looks
Isn't this weird?
horizontal to you because you're tiny.
How
You
big is
lazy
your
guy.
tiny globe on
You're
my 93
lazy.
million
You're
mile line?
lazy. You're tiny and you're lazy.
Yeah,
Both
that
of you.
made no sense.
So
Stop pointing out at my big ass
show me
horizon
a
and trying to find a
horizon in
little
the middle of
globe,
a table.
little butterfly
Show me the
globe.
horizon in the middle of a table.
Your butterfly
Show
globe's on
me
my
a horizon in the middle of a table. Show me a horizon in the middle of the
It's on
table.
your basketball on
Show
that
me a
table.
horizon.
It's
Yes.
on a basketball.
You can't see all the ball.
It's on a
That's your
basketball
horizon.
on the table.
You can't see all the ball when you're
It's
looking at
on
it.
a
That
flat
means that's
table
the
on a
horizon.
ball.
You know what I mean?
Fake horizons on a
You
whatever
can't
you
see.
choose,
The
brother.
reason why you can't see all
Wherever
of a
you're
sphere
standing on it,
is
wherever you
because
bet
of the
your money and
horizon.
put your cash at,
The reason why
that's
you
where the
can only
horizon will be.
see the reason why you can
Are
only
you
see
going to
one
make up the
side of a
contract?
basketball.
You're going to stand
The
on the
reason
horizon.
why the reason why you
Brother,
can
just
only
stop
see
talking.
the reason why
Stop
you can
talking.
own the reason why you can only see one side of a basketball is because of the horizon of the
Nobody knows
basketball.
what you're
The
talking about,
reason
guy
why
who can't stand on the
exactly
horizon you pray
you're
to.
darn right. You don't know what we're
Your
talking about.
imaginary
You're out
horizon.
of your league. You're out of your league. You're
Yeah,
out of your
okay,
league.
non-guy who can't
You're
stand
out
on
of
your
your
imaginary
league.
shit.
You're out of your league. The reason why you're
What
only
does a
seeing one
horizon
side
feel
of the
like?
basketball
What does it
is
look
because
like?
of the horizon.
What's a globe
The
horizon
reason
look like?
why you only see one side of the basketball is because of the horizon of the basketball.
Go stand on it.
Right? Easy. You can
Stand
stand on
on
the
it.
basketball. I can stand on a basketball. I can put it right underneath my foot.
That's where you live?
Ain't no horizon on the basketball curved?
Yes, it is, brother.
A horizon. The
Every
definition
direction's
of the
exact
definition
same.
of the horizon is
Every
because
single
it's curved.
direction matches
No,
the exact same on a
no, it's a straight
basketball.
flat
Because it's
line.
curved.
No, it's a
Because
straight
it's
flat
curved.
line. No, it's not
You
curved.
see, let's
Not
go over
curved
to
at all, Robert.
Of
Are
course
your
it's
eyes
curved.
bad? You
Of
got
course it's
glasses,
curved.
brother?
Of course it's curved.
Do you
Show me
have
all the
glasses
basketball in
on,
one shot.
Robert? Are you
Show
by
me all the
chance bad
basketball in one
eyes?
shot. Show me all the
Robert has
basketball in
bad
one shot.
eyes.
Show me all the basketball
Go to
in
the
one
eye
shot.
doctor.
Show me all the basketball in one shot.
Brother, we can't talk to
Show
you.
me all
Go
the
to the eye
basketball in
doctor.
one shot.
You
Show
need the
me all
eye
the
doctor,
basketball in
brother.
one shot.
You
Show
see
me all the
curves
basketball in
everywhere.
one shot. Show me all the basketball in one shot.
Whatever it
Show me
is
all
he
the
thinks he
basketball in one
sees
shot.
becomes a basketball
Show
to
me
him,
all the
brother.
basketball in one shot.
This
Show
guy
me
looks
all the
at houses
basketball
and
in one
sees
shot.
basketballs.
Show me all the basketball in one shot. Show me all the basketball in one shot.
Robert, stop repeating yourself. Come on, man.
Yeah, I have to. So,
I don't
he
believe in
understands. He's a
basketballs,
child.
brother.
Children lie through
I don't believe you live on a basketball with no hot air
children
balloon going
learn.
around it.
Children learn
Get your
through
hot air
repetition.
balloon next to your
Children
basketball,
learn
you
through
dumb fuck.
repetition.
Why do you got half
Children
the
learn
fucking
through
thing?
repetition. Children
Why do
learn
you
through
only have half
repetition.
of the demonstration
Children learn
handy?
through repetition.
He's only got one
Children
half. He's
learn
got a
through repetition.
basketball. That's number
Children
one.
learn through repetition.
They're not going to learn.
Children learn
They're
through
definitely not going
repetition.
to learn hot air balloon
Children
flight.
learn through repetition.
Not
You
from
cannot
you.
see all the basketball
They're going to learn
ultimate.
by you
You
repeating
cannot
yourself,
see all the
but not
basketball
showing them.
ultimate because of the
By
horizon
you
of the
making a
basketball.
religion up. They were
You
learned by
understand? You
Robert's
understand ultimate?
religion. By
So ultimate,
Robert's religion.
come on,
By
let's go over
Robert's
to my server.
religion.
Ultimate, let's
By
go over to my
Robert's
server. Come on,
religion. They
let's go over
learned
to
by
my server.
Robert's
Let's
religion.
go over. Let's
They
go over to
learned
my
by Robert's
flat earth
religion.
is a religion. Let's go over to my server. Come on, ultimate. Let me talk to you, brother. Because this guy is a joke.
Brother,
He's
he
lazy.
can't get on video and just stop talking and show you ball flight.
Okay,
How it matches reality on flat Earth.
D-Mark cannot
This
get
is
on
sad.
video
He's gonna
and
keep talking.
D-Mark
He's
cannot
gonna
get on
keep on
video and
saying
show.
nothing,
D-Mark
nothing,
cannot get
nothing,
on
nothing,
video.
nothing,
D-Mark
nothing,
cannot get on.
nothing.
D-Mark cannot get on
Brother,
video and show me the entire
nobody
flat
wants your
plane.
fucking retard
D-Mark
speech.
cannot get on video and show me all of the
I'll
continents
never be able
and
to
all
show
of the
you any
oceans.
non-existent ball
D-Mark
stuff.
cannot show me
Anything
all
you
of the
believe about a
continents
ball,
and all of the
no
oceans.
one can show.
D-Mark cannot
Balls
show
don't
it.
exist.
Then the earth is not flat.
Your
Then the earth
ball
is not
Earth
flat.
doesn't exist.
Then the
No
earth
one
is not
can
flat.
show it.
If you
No one
can't
can
show it, the
ever
earth is not
show
flat.
ball stuff.
If you can't show it, the earth is not flat.
Ball
If you
stuff
can't
doesn't
show it,
exist.
the earth is not
Dude.
flat. If you can't show it, the
Where's the
earth is
address
not
at
flat.
for ball physics?
If you can't show it, the
Where's
earth
the
is
ball
not flat.
physics professor we
If
can
you
get a
can't
hold
show
of, the
it,
best
the
one?
earth is not flat. If you cannot show me all of the continents and all of the
Can
oceans,
you
the earth is
Google
not
the
flat.
best ball physics professor?
If you can't show me all of the continents and all of
So
the
there's
oceans,
no ball
the
physics
earth is
class
not
we can
flat.
take?
There is no flat
Maybe
plane.
I need to start
There is
the
no
first
flat
ball
earth.
physics
There
school
is no flat earth.
teaching
You need
real
to show
ball
us
physics to
all of
kids.
the continents and all of the oceans.
How
Show
much
me
money do you think I
all
would
of the
get for teaching
continents
real ball
and
physics?
all of the oceans side by side.
I would actually get a hot air
Show me
balloon
all of the
and show
continents.
you
Show me
how it
all of
flies
the
around a
oceans
ball,
on one
and it
flat
wouldn't
plane.
match flat Earth
Show me all of the continents,
at all.
all
A
of the
jet
oceans
wouldn't,
on
a
one flat
rocket
plane.
wouldn't, an
Show me
airplane wouldn't,
all of the
crop
continents,
duster wouldn't,
all of the oceans on one flat plane.
a kite
Show me
wouldn't.
all of the
Kites
continents,
don't work on
all of
globes.
the oceans on a pizza. Show me all of the continents, all of the oceans on a pizza. Show me all of the continents, all of the oceans on a pizza. You can't do it. You can't do
You
it.
have the best professors ever, Robert. They taught you
You
the
can't.
best
You can't do it.
questions.
You can't do it. It's
You
impossible.
guys are real smart,
Show me
Robert. They taught you
all
how to
of
ask real
the
good
continents
questions,
and
brother. That's
all
how
of
you
the
prove
oceans
stuff.
in a photograph.
Keep it up.
Ultimate.
Question guy.
You
Question
see that
proof.
ultimate? You see that ultimate? The reason why the earth is not flat is because no one
Because
can
you ask
show a
questions.
photograph
Because you ask
of all
questions
of
that
the
don't make no
oceans
sense.
and all of the and all of the continents in a photograph.
On a
The earth is not
question.
flat.
Question proof. We got you, brother.
You know
You
what I
got a
mean?
book of questions, and they're all proofs and evidence.
You know what I mean?
Because they're
We,
questions.
but ultimate, we can show you the globe.
Yeah, but
We have photographs.
question.
We can show you the globe. Right? You can
No,
only
but you
see
can't show him how to
the
fly a hot
maximum
air balloon around a ball.
the maximum you can
So
see
you can't show him a
from
globe
one side of the globe is half of it.
without a hot air balloon.
12,000 miles of
So no hot air balloons and no
circumference.
globes. No
12,000
globe
miles of circumference because that's half of the globe.
Stop
That's the only thing you can
imagining
see at
stuff,
any one
brother.
point.
Stop imagining balls in your head.
At any one point, you can only
Stop
see a
imagining stuff
12,000
you can't
miles
bring
of
into
circumference.
reality.
That is how spheres work.
Brother,
Just like
bring it out of your
basketball.
imagination. Can we see what you're
Get
imagining?
out of your imagination. Where's all the continents and all the oceans?
What's in my imagination?
Where are all the
What
oceans?
ball?
Where are all the
What ball
oceans
do
and
I
where are
got
all
in
the
my
continents?
imagination? Show me.
Where are all the oceans and where are all the
Show
continents?
me a hot air
Where
balloon.
are all
I'm
the oceans
imagining
and where are all
fly
the
around a
continents?
ball.
Show me all the oceans and all the continents.
Can't do it.
Show me all the oceans and all the continents.
This is the number one
Show me
test for
all the
all
oceans and all the
buddy.
continents.
You
Show
go
me
in
all
any
the oceans and all the
room
continents.
and you
Show
say,
me all the
hey,
oceans
you
and all
guys
the
turn your
continents.
camera on.
Show me all the
And
oceans and all the continents.
smartest one in here to
Show me all
demonstrate
the
a
oceans and
simple
all the
hot
continents.
air balloon flying around a ball.
Show me them.
And
Show
you'll
me them.
get Robert.
Show me them.
They'll all
Show me
turn
them.
into Robert.
Show us all the oceans and all the continents. side by
Stop
side on the piece.
making more Bibles,
Show,
dude. Stop
show us
talking.
all of the continents and
That's too
all of
many
the oceans
Bibles.
on a
That's too
piece.
many words.
Show us all of the
Too many
continents and
words,
all of the
brother. Too
Hey,
oceans.
many
Demok,
useless
Show
words.
us all of the continents and all of
Demok,
the oceans
One
on a
fish,
photograph.
two fish. What
Show
else,
us
brother?
Demok,
all of the continents and all of the oceans in a photograph. That is the
Demok.
only way
Yes, sir. I can hear
people
you,
going to
go.
believe the earth is flat.
Hey, can you
That's
send me
the
a
only
friend
way.
request?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, brother. Been a long time.
Yo,
Demok, I really, Demok, I really miss you.
no man, no. D-Mark is he's odd. He's delusional. So
Demok's a legend. What are you talking about? It's entertaining.
entertain. Okay, well, entertainment, yes, but science, no.
That's all I do is demonstrate. You won't go in a lab with me
No, you
with your
can't.
ball that spins.
Show us.
And you won't
Show us
outball
all of the
physics my
continents.
flat earth
Show
physics
us.
in a lab.
Show us all
No
the continents
glober
and
will
all of the
go to a
oceans.
lab and put their money
Show
where
us
their mouth
all of
is.
the
They just
continents.
keep talking to themselves.
Show us all of the
Stop
continents
talking
and
to
all of the oceans.
yourself. The
Show us
lab is
all of the
waiting.
continents and all of the
It's been
oceans.
waiting for
Show us
McToon.
all of
It's
the
been waiting
continents
for
and all of the
you. It's
oceans.
been waiting for
Show us
FE.
all of the
All
continents
the
and all of
Globers
the
I
oceans.
destroyed.
Show us
The
all of the
lab, you're
continents and
welcome
all
to
of the
come in the
oceans.
lab
Show us
and
all
do
of the
split
continents
physics.
and all of the oceans. Show us all
So
of the
no
continents and
physics.
all of the
Just say
oceans.
words. More
Show
words,
us
brother.
all of the continents and all of
What
the
a
oceans.
wordsmith you
Show
are.
us all of the continents and all of the
You're a
oceans
word
side by side.
annihilator,
Show us
Robert.
all of the continents and all of the
You know so
oceans
many
in one
words that you know words
photograph.
about words.
Show
Of
us
words.
all of the continents and all of the
We don't know
oceans in
what that
one
means, brother.
photograph.
What's that mean?
Then the earth is not flat.
We don't know what's that mean.
Then the earth is not flat.
Can you show us anything?
Yes, I can.
Robert, I've
Okay,
got a
get your
question.
globe out and
I've
show
got
us
one
the
quick
little
question.
city
I've
and
got one.
state
I've got
and
one
alley.
question for
No,
Robert.
ultimate, not here, man. Let's go to my server, man. Come on.
No. I've got one
Compare your
question.
globe distances to the flat earth.
I'm going over to my server, man. Come on over, man. Come on over.
No. Well, just quickly, one question. Yeah, Robert. Do you know when the Earth is a globe? Yeah, and it's moving. Yeah, it's spinning. Yeah, as you said, correct?
It doesn't spin; it rotates.
Yeah. Rotates. Yeah, it moves. Yeah. Okay, and so
Not
the
move, it
plane.
rotates. It rotates on a
So
fixed
the
point.
plane. Yeah. So the Earth is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. Yeah, and the plane's at cruising speed. Yeah, is 500.
1,036 go.
Yeah.
1,036 miles at the equator. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. We don't have to
Yeah.
get exact. We already know
So,
what
so,
he's talking about, D-Mark. Get on
so
code. Get on code.
yeah. So the plane, the cruising speed. How fast?
What cruising speed of what?
Airplane, commercial airplane.
Average 450, 500 miles per hour.
Yeah. Let's just say 500. Yeah. So the Earth is moving at 1,036 miles. Yeah. So that another 536 miles. That's a big difference. Yeah. So how's the plane going to
No.
adjust to the where is it getting the momentum to catch up with the rotation of the Earth? The 1,000 another 536 miles. That's a lot, you know. And plus, the runway is moving, correct? So explain to me, how is a plane going to land safely?
In reference to the Earth, the plane is traveling at 500 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Where's your
Right.
reference for that?
Yeah, the Earth. In
So
reference to
where's
the
your
Earth.
ball
The
that
Earth.
matches what
In
you claim the
reference to the
Earth
Earth.
is?
I'm
If
talking
you
to somebody
don't
who's
have a
asking.
ball to
I'm
match the
talking
thing
to
you're trying to
somebody.
say
No,
Earth is,
step aside.
buddy,
You lost this
then you
debate. You
have
lost
no
this debate,
claim to
brother.
stand on.
You lost the
Goat
debate, brother.
understands this.
Sorry to tell you,
Everyone in science
you have
understands
lost this
this.
debate.
That if you don't have the model
You
to
have
demonstrate
lost the
what you
debate.
believe,
No, it's
then
not a
you
model
don't
anymore.
have the
It's an empiric.
belief.
Sorry to tell you, it's no longer a model. It's an empirically observed
The
fact
thing
that
you
the Earth
can't
is a
show
globe.
flight around.
It's an
The thing that
empirically
doesn't
observed
exist in
fact
your
that the
hand
Earth is a
with
globe.
a hot air balloon.
You flat earthers have a
The
model. We
non-existent
have
thing that
reality.
he's got, guys.
Flat Earth have a model, a theory. Ours is not a theory
We
anymore.
got
It's an
outside, brother.
empirically
Outside with
observed
no
fact
gravity, no
that the
space,
Earth
no
is a
other
globe.
planet,
It's
no
an
dog shit,
empirically
retard stuff
observed
you keep
fact
saying.
that the Earth is
Nothing that you say
rotating
makes
on
any
its axis.
sense. You think fish are breathing air out of water.
So
You are
anyway,
fucking literally retarded.
ultimate. So this is how it goes. The Earth,
Yeah, we know water breather out of
the
air. You
aircraft in
must be
reference
breathing
to
water out of
the
air, huh?
aircraft in. Okay, let me turn him
Water
down.
breather.
Let me turn him down. Turn him down, ultimate.
The guys think you can put fish gills on their face and go underwater and fucking swim and get air.
All
They think
right.
you can fill up
Yeah,
bike
ultimate,
tires
turn him
with
down
gas.
because I have to turn him down. So he's talking
Did you
garbage.
know
He's a
these guys can fill up
delusional,
stuff
lazy guy
with
from
fish
Utah.
gills? They can
So
stick a pump in the end of a fish's ass,
brother
a
ultimate,
tube, and fill up fucking air
you have to
tires and get
understand.
free air.
In reference
You
to
know
the
that?
Earth, the aircraft in the Earth
You
reference
know your
frame,
fish air pumps.
the
I want to know how
aircraft
they
is
work.
traveling at only 500 miles per hour.
How does a fish air pump work in
Right?
water?
Now, in the reference frame of, say, outer space now, right? So if you were not on the Earth, if you were off the side of the Earth, right? The aircraft would be traveling at 1,500 miles per hour. But when you are on Earth, you already have an angular momentum of 1,000 miles per hour. You don't feel that because everything around you is traveling at the same exact speed. Everything, right? The cars beside you, the trees beside you, birds beside you, the ants, right? Rocks, the air that you're in, the clouds above your head, everything is traveling at the same exact 1,000 miles per hour, including yourself. So, when it comes to relative speed, in that sense, you are not moving because everything is moving at that speed in concert. So, from your perspective, you don't feel yourself moving. So, the aircraft, when the aircraft takes off, the aircraft will kick 500 miles per hour. That is the only thing you are going to see move. And it's going to be moving at 500 miles per hour. That makes sense, Ultimate?
No.
Yeah, it's tough for you to visualize. It's tough for you to visualize. The aircraft, when the aircraft took off, when the aircraft was on the ground, it's already traveling at the same speed you're traveling. You know, so when you stand beside the aircraft, both of you are moving at 1,000 miles per hour. The ground you're on, 1,000 miles per hour. The air you're in, 1,000 miles per hour.
Robert, the ground's not moving, Robert.
Okay. Again, you just you have to understand. This is where science
Stationary.
gets
It's
real.
not moving. It's completely dead still.
In your reference frame, it's still. You understand me? In your where you are, it's still because you are moving at the same speed as it. You understand me? You are if listen. If there are two objects, you and a rock, and nothing else around you guys, nothing else. No trees, no grass, no ground, just black, right? And you could see both of you. And you and the rock are traveling at 100,000 miles per hour. You would not be able to tell. You would think that you're not moving. You would be able to reach out and touch the rock because both of you are traveling at the exact same speed. That is what's happening on Earth. The ground doesn't feel like it's moving because you and the ground are traveling at the same speed. Are you getting it so far? Take your time to think about it. Everything I'm talking about, we're not talking about just the ground where you stand. All of the ground, for as far as your eyes can see, everything is moving at 1,000 miles per hour. You and everything, the grass. Right now, I'm walking on the grass. Right now, I'm walking beside I'm walking past a tree right now. All of us are moving in concert at 1,000 miles per hour. Right now, the reason why I'm able to walk past the tree, right, is because in addition to the 1,000 miles per hour, right, all of us are moving at 1,000 miles per hour. That
No, you're
is
not.
called zero. Since
Robert, nobody's moving a
He
thousand
just
miles per
said
hour, man.
1,000 is zero.
well, okay, you're not listening, and this is the issue I have with flat earthers. This is the issue I have with flat earthers.
So a
You
race
know,
car is doing negative what?
you need to open your mind.
No, Robert,
Everything
So
Robert,
everything
just
that's
quickly,
not doing
everything
1,000 is doing
is
Robert,
moving
negative.
at
just
a
quickly,
thousand
just
miles per
quickly,
hour.
Robert, just quickly, Robert, Robert, you cannot tell me uh, whatever story you want. I, I know exactly 100% what Earth looks like because I've been paying attention to the surface for more than a decade. So, Robert, you can't tell me. I'm just gonna tell you that. But anyway, I really don't care. Like,
No. What does that mean? Come on, now. Again,
I
that
already
doesn't.
know.
You know
I
what
already
you're
know,
saying.
Robert.
Yeah,
I
no,
already know.
but what you just said,
No,
you
no,
know what? That
Robert,
has
you
no
don't
meaning.
need to say too much story. All you need to do is pay attention to the surface long
Okay,
enough, yeah,
right,
for you to understand 100% what it looks like. It's very
yeah,
simple. It's right in front of you.
right,
It's right in
yeah,
front of you, Robert. But you're
yes.
choosing to deny it, Robert.
No,
It's
the
right
choosing
there in
to
front
deny.
of you, in front of your eyes, the landscape geography, the layout of the land, how it's laid out in front of you. It's laid out horizontal, um, with hills, mountains, valleys, lakes, oceans. You can see them clearly if you pay enough attention. That's it. It's very simple. Anybody can do this.
Right. The reason why you can see them is because all of you are moving at the same speed. You understand?
Robert, you're telling me a story again.
No, that's not a story. You told me a story. You said I've been paying attention for 10 years. That's a story. You're not talking about science. That is a story.
So in reality, everybody
You
can do this. Yeah,
can do what? Tell
That-
stories.
that- yeah, and that's not good enough.
Exactly.
And anybody can do this test.
Do what test?
Go outside. That's the
That's not
test.
the test. That's not the
Yeah, that's
test.
called reality.
No, that's not. Yes, it's reality, but that's not the test,
Uh, How's it not the test when everybody can do this?
brother. Again, you are in the earth. You're in the earth sphere. You and the earth are one. Do you understand that? You are in the environment together. So in order for you to tell the environment differently, you have to leave the environment. Do you understand? There's no way. There's absolutely no way you can tell what the environment is doing if you and the environment are attached to each other. Now we're talking science. In order
Science
for
on
you to
what? How do
understand
you do ball
that the
science?
earth is turning at 1,000 miles per hour,
How do we
you have
understand
to
that
leave it.
without a demonstration, stupid?
That's what we're trying to say. You cannot stand
That's
on
what
you
you're
cannot
saying. You're
stand
reading
on
out
the
of a
ground
religious
that is
book.
also
Where
turning
is
at a
your
thousand
religious
miles per hour
Jesus
with
ball
you.
that spins?
You
Show us
cannot
your
do
little
that
ball.
and then just
Get your little
state and say,
helicopter.
well, it's not moving.
Stop making shit
That's not
up.
science, brother.
What does it look like when it's moving versus your
The
little
reason
helicopter?
why we can tell that the earth is turning at 1,000
No,
miles
you
per
can't.
hour
You don't have a
is
reference.
because if you observe the celestial bodies like the sun, it
Bodies
is
around
not
what? On what?
changing size
Bodies where? Of
in
what?
any significant ways.
That doesn't even make any sense. Twinkly lights don't
You
change
understand me?
size.
If you
Twinkly
motion,
lights don't change size, you fucking
what's
weirdo.
exclusive to motion, ultimate?
If I
When an
shine a
object is
laser light on your chest,
moving laterally,
right, it doesn't change
it
size.
changes
No matter how far I
side.
get back, you
It
fucking
changes size.
retard.
Does that mean it's a
If
big
the
sun?
sun was moving, ultimate,
Yeah, my gun laser beam
it
is a
would
big
go
sun.
from 0
It
to
doesn't change its
100% over
size,
your
you
head,
guys.
and from 100% to nothing.
Elevated light doesn't change size.
That
He doesn't know that.
is an exclusive behavior to motion. Exclusive.
Nobody knows
Just
what the
like a
fuck
car.
this weirdo's talking
When a
about.
car is driving towards you on the street, it gets bigger and bigger. When it passes you, ultimate, it gets smaller and smaller. You see that? So if the sun was moving, it would do the exact same thing. The reason why the sun maintains its size, ultimate, is because you are turning on a fixed point. That turning on the fixed point does not change the size of the sun. That is how you know you are the one that's moving. The sun is going over your head at 1,000 miles per hour. If you were to time the sun, it is traveling 1,000 miles per hour from east to west. And it is not shrinking or growing. Because the sun is not in your reference frame. You are the one that is therefore turning. It is not the sun that is moving. And so since you are the one that's turning, everything is turning with you, you will think that it is not. That's the scientific proof. It's called relative motion. I hope that makes sense to you, brother. The key is the sun and the moon and the stars and the constellations. Those are the key. Like Polaris, for example, no matter how far away you go on the earth from Polaris, right? It maintains its brightness and its size. You see that? Because you are moving across the earth at an angle. You see that? Same thing at the sun, you are turning at an angle. Moon, same thing. The moon is 400 times less than the sun, less in size than the sun. So it looks the exact same as the sun. It does not change size.
Hey, iStar, have you ever heard of Nathaniel Bowditch?
No. Sounds familiar though. Go ahead.
He's called the American father of navigation. He wrote the book The American Practical Navigator, which is still required on all U.S. Navy ships. His biggest contribution to celestial navigation was he figured out the parallax measurements required to use the moon because it's so close.
Really? I did not know that. Look it up. Gotta enter that into my database here.
That's why he left England. Actually, is the Admiralty wouldn't look at his numbers and wouldn't look at his papers, so he came to America where we didn't care about that shit and let him go.
So basically, in his observation, he's basically seeing that the Earth itself. He's basically telling us that the moon does not change size in relative terms.
Yep, it does, but it does it throughout the year, and there's actual formulas in there for the exact day and how far away the moon is and what your relative location is, because it will change where it appears to be. It gets really complicated, but he figured it out a long time ago.
What was the time frame? When did he do this?
Ooh, that I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check.
Bowditch is early 1900s.
Yeah.
The point I think that's been pointed out here is that in ancient understanding, the determination of longitude and latitude, we could use the celestials. By the time we got to the 17th century, there was an invention, a competition to invent the chronometer, which is to define the meridians, the latitudes. What Bowditch is pointing out is why during these competitions all these British ships would carry on board a person called the lunatic. And the reason they were there is because they could accurately determine local time based upon the as was being described, the moon, and kind of it with regards to the face it exposes. So knowing what face you've got and knowing how that's perverted because of its closeness, you're able to actually give a time measurement in the evening. It's based on the perversion of the moon, and again, I'm talking off the top of my head. I haven't got citation to hand. That they're the things that was replaced in the 1700s. This understandings of the skies. Hence the need for the competition for the chronometer. We could define.
Bowditch was born in 1777, died in early 1800s. So, sorry.
The 19th century, early 19th century. So, Bowditch is.
So
if I'm
200 years after.
I'm not indicting Bowditch. Bowditch, like I say, he wanted to divulge his knowledge. I think was it you that alluded to that information? I didn't know he fled Britain. That's news to me. He's one of the guys that describes dip correction correctly. It's one of the things that you see his dip correction change in terms of its rudimentary definition. He's one of the fundamental guys that everybody still today, as you alluded to, bases their work on. And that's why I jumped in, because of that lunatic point. If he's alluding to the position of the moon to be able to attain a fix, in his early stuff, is it Kool-Aid? That's kind of where I'm at in looking at that in terms of what I've just alluded to. I won't repeat it. That's why you had a lunatic on board. Yeah.
Yep. I would say the only person who's alive today that is even close to him would be Sven Yinderman, who invented the Briss sextant. That dude is really cool. Do you know that one, Adam?
No, sir.
Check out this guy. He's on YouTube. Good luck spelling his name, but the sextant is spelled Briss. It means breeze in Swedish. It is a sextant with no moving parts. In fact, it's just a couple pieces of glass that you can clip onto your glasses. I'm a sailor, and I have in my bug out bag a roll of the relevant nautical almanac, and that inside a little container, in case I have to go overboard one day, that will go with me.
Bliss. BRISS.
Correct.
I'll look that up. I'm off on holiday next week, so that'll be part of my thank you. That's cool.
Oh, and check him out on. He's got a whole YouTube channel where he, in his garage, builds fiberglass mini boats. They're only like 17, 20 feet long, but he just completed a crossing of the Pacific in it. So
He builds his own sextants.
yeah, he invented a new type of sextant.
Like that.
The plans are super easy. You can actually, like I said, I've got one in my bag. I think I spent $10 making that. They're super cheap.
How do they differ?
And the guy's an old hippie sailor, so he gives away his plans on YouTube for free.
Good lad. Adds validity if it's free, doesn't it? So.
They awarded him an island. I can't think of anyone else in my memory who has had an island named after them or their accomplishments. Of course, it's an island he's never been to, but that's beside the point.
He's got a free, yeah. But if you've got your own island, that's positive, isn't it? Plus point for your efforts. Island Adam, I'd like that. Adam Island, better that way.
Yeah, it's called Bliss Island. It's just off the coast of Antarctica.
Brisk Island, what's off to the east coast, east side?
I think so. That sounds right. But I'm picturing a map, and big grain of salt on that one.
The fact, well, I mean, it is serious, right? That flat earthers cannot conceptualize this whole thing. That if everything around them is moving at the same speed, everything that they can see, everything, right? It's it will appear like you're not moving at all. Like if you don't have anything hitting you in your face, right? I mean, everything is moving at the same speed. So it's like you are at zero. There's like no such thing as like motion or movement. You know what I mean? It's all in reference to something else. It's a tough thing to conceptualize for a child, for a young, immature mind. And so it says a lot about flat earthers. And that's what I've been trying to tell them since I got introduced to this modern flat Earth community. I've been trying to tell them that they are exposing their mentality. They're exposing their level of education. It's poor. It's exposing their inability to understand some very basic concepts. It's akin to some sort of cognitive dissonance, right? So that's what they're exposing. They don't realize it, and there's nobody to tell them. They're kind of like just shrouding themselves in this internet world where they, bolster each other and affirm each other. But it's really, guys, flat earthers, you're suffering from an issue mentally. And I have done a poll. I've asked flat earthers if they have done substances, if they're doing substances now or have done it in the past. And all flat earthers who have, answered that question, they've all answered in the affirmative. So I have a theory.
I'm
My theory
currently
is,
smoking a joint. Does that count?
well, check this out. Not all substance users are flat earthers, but all flat earthers are substance abusers. That is my theory, and I will stand by it. You know what I mean? They are part of a small contingent of people that substance affects mentally. I mean, I'm from Jamaica, and I've seen that 5% of people that smoke weed and them just lose their mind, right? And there's nothing. The weed is not tainted. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's them.
The Jamaicans flat earthers.
But I've met Jamaicans who are flat earthers. It was the first time I was introduced to flat earth belief was at a barber shop in Jamaica. The barbers were saying, they were arguing back and forth on it. But we were teenagers at the time, so we thought nothing of it. We laughed at them and said, "Oh, them old people, them don't really understand what I'm going." The old people, they never go to school, right? So that was that. I remember during Bible study, as a youngster, and bringing it up again when the pastor talked about, there was a verse in the Bible where the pastor says, he sits up on the circle of the earth. And I remember people chiming in and saying, "Oh, there's these people who think the earth is flat. But guess what? The Bible says the earth have curvature." And the pastor would say, "Exactly, the earth is not flat. Here it is from ancient times. There's a mention of curvature." But nonetheless, running into flat earthers, modern flat earthers, to me was odd. And I have basically just said these are people who have used or abused substances either now or in the past.
Can I ask you a question about growing up on the island? Did you ever see anyone suffering from land sickness?
I don't understand that question. I'm not sure what land sickness.
Do you know what seasickness is?
Yes.
So land sickness is the opposite. It's when you're standing on dry land and you get seasick because your frame of reference isn't moving. It happens to sailors who've been out for a week or so. One of the first times it happened to me was in Jamaica. And, well, it was in the Keys on the way to Jamaica. But, so I was just wondering if you ever saw it.
Oh, wow. So it's kind of like you were at sea for a while, and now that you're not moving, you're not ebbs and flowing. You got sick. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So when you're on a boat, your body naturally gets used to the rocking back and forth, and your muscles are constantly doing crunches, basically, to keep you upright. When you get used to that, you've been on board for a week, a month, however long. You're no longer consciously thinking about doing that. So as you start walking down the pier, which isn't moving, your body is still rocking you from side to side. And
right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yes, that happens to everybody who spent a long time inside of the ocean. So yes, when we've been to the beach countless times, and yes, if we're in the water for a long time, when we come out of the water, we still feel the motion, kind of. Yes.
So whenever I'm asked, do you feel the spin of the earth? I can say I have felt it sway back and forth because that's what my reference frame was expecting.
Yeah, I don't understand. So yes, we're all
Yeah,
locked into
I'm not explaining it
motion.
right.
Yeah. So it's like, the astronauts on the ISS, I guess they're experiencing something like that. They're traveling at faster rate. So it's a little bit different, on a different effect on their body.
And it's just amazing how the human body can adapt. You have something that is objectively moving, but your brain and your body just fix it. You don't think about it, you just fix it.
It doesn't just do that though. You see, as you guys have described, it takes time to adapt to these things. So just as you're on a boat, and even though the boat's moving, because you it's a bit like when you reverse it back. When you get seasickness, you bring them back to the top of the deck. Don't go on the deck. Go and look at the horizon. Give your body something to realise that straight flat horizon, so you can realise how you're moving up and down in relation to it. Something that enables your brain to function with the vestibular system in your ear, which is what tells you you're moving left, right, up, down, accelerating, decelerating, moving. That's the system that's in confusion because it's lost because of the overload of sensory input, like when you're at sea. And it's that same system. And this is just like 10, 15 miles an hour. If we're on a spinning, if we're on the Earth at the equator, like you said, it's like you get used to it at sea if you were born at it. But if you come off sea and go to land, and you know, eventually you'll adjust. But there is a period of adjustment off land onto sea, vice versa.
Yep. And I've never gotten seasick because I get a horrible land sickness.
The point I'm making is that the comparison here for a rotating Earth would be a changing latitude, because the effect on the vestibular system would be the force applied to the villi in the auditory canals. Yeah. And it's that force applied by the Earth's rotation that would change. So, and because of the rotation, not the degrees per hour, but the rotational speed, so 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, that you took that to the extreme, straight to the North Pole. Well, there is no spin at that point. Now, in the UK where I am, you're at 45 degrees, so the rate of rotational force applied is diminished. The circumference of rotation is different. So if I flew from the equator to the UK, then, for example, then my vestibular system would adapt.
Exactly.
It's gradual.
You just hit it. It all takes time. You guys you're talking about moving 10 miles an hour, and I'm a sailor. That's flying. That is outrageously high numbers. We're looking at boat speeds more around 7 knots, 8 knots. If you're absolutely flying when you're trying to sleep, 3 knots is a good speed.
But those are more sudden changes because you're in a kind of a smaller, or the changes are happening more frequently. So that is why your body will feel that change when you come out of that system. So when you're at sea, those changes are happening more frequently, ups and down, ebbs and flows, right? You come on the ground, is you're not feeling those changes. So you're going to have residual feelings from when you're at sea.
If I get the boat that I just put a bid in on, I can do the route from France around the pole back to France in 83 days. Current record holder. I'm not going to get that boat. My bids doesn't have nearly enough zeros in it.
Yeah. But these are concepts, again, that flat earthers are not able to grapple with. They cannot. They cannot get these things. So again, they don't realize how they're exposing their cognitive disconnection. It is sad.
It's really funny, actually. Adam, you've been around for probably longer than I have, but I remember hearing your name back in the year of the sextant. That was you, right?
Well before that, but yeah. That's
During the
Black Swan.
during
yeah.
the
So that'd be about 2001, 2002. So 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
during that, there was a celestial navigation sailboat race that happened. They used all the old time techniques, and just like they did the race on the first time, it was an anniversary thing. Did you ever hear about it?
Oh yeah, it's one of those things that makes you look into those topics. Yeah, the anomalies in it. I assume you're referring to.
I don't know what you mean by anomalies. I'm just talking about it was a hell of a cool race. The winner was from South Africa. She sailed it by herself. Absolute badass of a woman. There were some really cool things that happened in that race. Did you follow it?
I'm not. No, so no, I'm not like a boating fan. No, it's actually quite no. If I've ever looked into Southern Journeys, it's not because of my fascination for yachts. No.
Oh, for some reason I had it in my head you were almost as much of a sailing nerd as me. I apologize.
No. Like I look into all this stuff. I've got lots of. I'm not like I like football. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But sadly, since back then, yeah, I've probably had to learn more about the rules of navigation than I've actually learned about the rules of association foot soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sad world we live. The nerdy world we live in to prove a point, isn't it?
See, I don't like football or soccer or whatever. My sport is sailing. Like those are the races. Everybody gets nerded out over that. I nerd out over the America's Cup.
So that's cool. Yeah. It was just an honest statement from me. The only reason I'm into sailing, I know lots of sailing stuff because of this, and I always avoided celestial navigation. It was only when 10th brought it up that it became something I had to engage with. It's a bit like when other people bring up gravity. I hate that because I had to go and learn gravity. It was the same with navigation. Yeah, it's not.
Sure.
I don't need that for my proof. It's become useful. I always had flight and gyroscopes, so I didn't need navigation. But sorry, dude. Don't need.
No, you're all good. If you're interested, if I can twist your arm, have you ever heard of Sail GP?
Not by that definition. I may actually have, but not unless you elucidate.
So Sail GP is a international cup where they go around to different harbors. Like they'll be in New York, and then they'll go to Brisbane, and then they'll go to London, wherever, and they just sail like ultimate speedboats across this water. And these are foiling boats. We're talking boat speeds of 100 kilometers an hour, absolutely flying. And they hit each other all the time. It is an amazing form of sailboat racing that I always try to give as an introductory, like, hey, sailboat racing isn't boring. Check this shit out.
Kind of like, I don't know, what's the word? Like speedway of sailboat.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the drag cars.
Yeah.
And
Okay, but
then-
that would be local, wouldn't it? That would be local.
Oh yeah. It has nothing to do with navigation. It does, but it's a very different type of navigation. So it's just
But even if we thought they were going fast on the water, how do we measure
Mhm.
their speed? Now, off the water, I can track them.
Yeah.
But on the water, how do I measure their speed? How do I measure my speed?
yeah. So I'm just going to use the America's Cup because you've heard of it, and I'm talking when we have all the technology out there, right? So boat speed and VMG are measured in many different ways simultaneously. The most primitive version of it is speed over distance, or speed over time. Excuse me. Speed is obtained through what is known as a through-hole tachometer. I know, big, stupid sounding word. What it is it's a hole that goes all the way through the boat, that as the boat moves through the water flows through. And there's a little impeller in there that just spins freely. And it counts how many times that spins, because that's how much water has moved through it. Similar to the way your odometer works in a car. It just counts how many times it goes around.
Slow down, because I am listening.
Okay.
Okay, so it's water based. So it's based on a volume of water, which is a lot more less variant than air speed, pressure, direction, etc. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm listening.
Especially at these speeds, because at these speeds, the water, because we're dealing with such a large volume, is homogeneous. We're not worried about the stray fish are here. We're moving too fast. There's too much water.
So me and Nathan always joke because when he took one of his rides and he struggled with the speed limits. Yeah, and odometer is based on the circumference of the wheel, etc. Lots of things. The reason your speedometer in your car works is because it knows how big your wheels are. You change those things. Yeah, right. So that's cool, and it's measurable, and under normal circumstances it works. So that I didn't know. So thank you. That's
So this is like the lowest tech. You're really going to find this. Honestly, you're not finding that through-hole tachometer on an America's Cup boat. You're finding that on my boat, on most of the boats you're going to see around a harbor. The America's Cup those guys are flying starships. It's literally a different world. But so that is one method.
I'm sure it's the same on a Formula One, but genuinely to understand that at the most primitive level on a boat, thank you for that knowledge. That's really cool. I got it. That really. Yeah. Don't use the air, you idiot, Meekin. Use the water. That's pretty. I love that. That's one of those.
You know what? You know what knots are, right? Why we use knots?
But again,
that story.
Yeah, but that's physically based, isn't it? It's based on dropping the knots. Yeah, so yes, but that's really clever. It's based on the relative density of the water. Yeah.
Yep.
And the impeller rotational speed based on its traversement through it. That's really cool. Like I say, actually, that's a much more consistent thing than doing the same thing in the air. Imagine if you were in your car and you said, "Officer, I wasn't doing 45. I was only doing 32. Look at my impeller speed." Yeah, but you were traveling north and there's a strong wind. You get me? currents are less
Yeah.
dynamic than air. That's a good way of doing it when you've not got a real measurable way of sticking to the surface. Sorry, honestly, dude, that's really helped me. Thank you. I'll stop rambling.
Cheers.
Yeah, but
No, what's cool about it is that's one method, right? And then we talk about the other methods we use. Back to America's Cup, we have boats anchored all the way around it that are all shooting basically radar guns like the cops are using at the boat to get the boat speed. And we have that from the fixed position, non-relative to the water or air of the spectators. That's the second method we use to get boat speed.
Yeah, don't like that as much. That's full of wankerism, right? If a policeman says to me that there were 5 policemen telling me I'm going 45 in a 40, yeah, but I know from my speedometer I'm doing 39, they can kiss my arse. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I liked what you were describing, the accuracy of it. Yeah.
Yep. What we do is you don't only have one way of doing anything. If you only have one way of doing something and it breaks, you're fucked. You need to have a backup, and then a backup to the backup, and then a backup to that, going down the list. That's why we have multiple systems.
backup to the backup would be your brain. The only backup you ever rely on is your ability physically and mentally.
Whether I'm talking about the GPS unit that I'm holding, the GPS unit that is built into the ship, the satellite tracker, which is delivering different information that is on a locked loop that I don't have control of, all of those systems agree and give me boat speed.
Sounds like airspeed.
And then,
boat speed smells like airspeed.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit open to interpretation. No, that's why I like what you said. If I'm on the boat, right, and I've got this impeller that's telling me my speed, and just like if I'm in a car, the rate of turn of my wheels tells me what speed I'm going. Now, there might be a bit of variance, but there's no major deviation. I'm happy with that because I'm the pilot on the thing. I know what speed I'm getting. So I often worry why I need anybody from anywhere else telling me from a world geo perspective viewpoint what my actual speed was when I've got something on board that worked perfectly fine until I got away from these places.
There are times where your tachometer will be wrong, and you're going to know it, and it's going to be wrong. One of my favorite examples, I was sitting in Martini Cove as the tide was dropping.
You went along the tide left to right instead of forward.
Sitting there at anchor, my tachometer said I was moving at 4 knots. I wasn't moving. The water was moving.
Exactly.
So there are times that a through-hole tachometer can be wrong.
Yeah, as I alluded to, in a strong wind, that sort of thing. Yeah, and that's the thing you're dealing with. That'll be a problem with the knot system, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we've got those. Yeah, so I appreciate that.
So the way that you can fix that and you can figure that out is we have weather buoys all around the world. And those weather buoys are chained to the bottom of the ocean, and they measure the air direction, temperature, pressure, and the water direction, temperature, and pressure. Well, they don't need to measure pressure, but
nah, they don't need to measure none of that.
And
all they got to measure is their reference to the next one in front and back of themselves, and they will form a dot-to-dot picture, which will give you a 3D or a geometrical idea of what the fuck they are on. And it'll show you flat or round? Do you have the side view printout of what they make?
There's a problem, isn't it? Right? When you're at that level, then they can show you flat, round, hexagonal,
Exactly.
banana shaped. If that, this is what I say. I like an
Right, but we
impeller.
can do this ourselves, brother. I came up with the idea. When you make video games, they have what's called real-time little things for the balls, the players. They put the suit on, they put the little dots on you, and it shows everything in real time for what it does according to everything else, like free space readers. And then so you put them all in the water, and you throw them all from one side to the other side of the lake, and they'll give you a line. That line will either be curved or horizontal. You started out right on the mean line, the yellow mean line. Then you have a blue line on top and a blue line on bottom. And then you have a earth curve line, and that horizontal mean line is flat earth. And then you have a curve line, dot, 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 curve line all the way down. So if they follow the curve, they follow the curve. If they don't.
Sorry, I tuned out for a while you were talking there, Muck, but we have all of these buoys. The information is put together really well. The best ways I know it are looking at some of the race charting apps. Yellowboat does a really good job pulling information from the bigger buoy systems. They don't use information from sail drones or a couple of the other ones, which are getting, to be honest, more accurate information. But you have to pay for it, so Yellowboat doesn't get it. Yeah. And the information in the South China Sea and the / area north of Australia is wrong. Right. You won't find that in their paperwork, but I can tell you 100% that is misinformation being put out by world governments. It's wrong.
I wouldn't. Everything put out by world governments is misinformation. If I've learned nothing in that, you know what I mean? The interest. Just cool. Just are you implying that if I've got a boat, and even if I knew what the tide speed or whatever it was, and my boat said I was going at 50 miles an hour, whatever, just humour me. But because of my GPS, he actually told me I was going at 35 miles an hour. I should believe the GPS, even though I would really trust that thing, even in a tide, in the dock. I wouldn't use the GPS. Are we saying we should be a little bit skeptical of the GPS markers and demarcation points and how they can maybe tell us that the reason this journey took a little longer was that despite your speedometer, you were actually going a bit slower. That's why it took so long. It's not that it was any further. Is that what we're saying? A bit like when we say, well, go in this direction, but don't go in that direction because of magnetic declination. These are things we should just trust to keep us on a ball. Yeah? Is that correct?
I'm not quite sure what you mean, especially with magnetic declination. That what?
We just trusted a magnet according to the mainstream. We would struggle, wouldn't we? We would struggle to navigate. And that's what I'm asking you. So, with regards to what you were talking about, speed, I'm trying to elucidate your point. Like I say, I'm in amongst areas of knowledge on this topic here. So, there's stuff you can teach me. I'd appreciate it. But
if you start moving, you'll create a magnetic effect yourself, brother. Anything that rotates or moves, has kinetic energy, can create a magnetic effect differential. It's called the Burnett effect. Everything can do it. So magnetism is fucking fuck all everywhere, just like the magical gravity. You're not going to get rid of the magnetism. Gravity's fake, but the magnetism and the kinetic energy is real as it gets.
Not what I said, but
So
well,
depending where you are on Earth depends how much magnetic declination you're going to have. The reason for that is the poles are,
I didn't ask for an explanation on that. I was using that as an analogy. Are you saying you get? You start this topic on speed. That's what I'm inquiring about, just with regards to speed. I don't. It was just to say, is that another methodology of changing by the use of GPS to say that even though your speedometer on your boat says you're going this miles an hour, actually not going that fast. Yeah, you're actually going a lot slower, meaning it took you longer to do the distance you thought, as opposed to you've got to go a larger distance. I'm trying to keep it non-controversial, but to elucidate the point, which I think you're making, but I am a bit lost.
So if there is a discrepancy between the satellite, the GPS unit, and the onboard instrumentation, the default position is the onboard instrumentation is faulty.
Yes, sir. I'd agree. That's how you should be brought up to believe. Particularly if you want to get home safely, because you're relying on that instrumentation, aren't you? So you'd be a dickhead to not, wouldn't you? To get home safely.
And
now,
there's a lot of things that can fuck up a tachometer. We talked about the tide currents. One of the other ones that is experienced, especially by larger ships, is something partially obscuring the hole, like a barnacle that shows up and either covers it completely or only partially covers it. That would be a reason where you would be consistently getting a wrong number on there. There's a piece of seaweed stuck in there. There's so many reasons.
Yeah, but you could also think like, oh my God, it's Godzilla. No, it's not. It's just a shrimp really close up. What's that point? You were talking to me about speeds.
Yeah.
As if speeds at sea had a point. I'm not sure. Is it that regard to navigation or whatever? Because we've got off track. So just tell me your point again when you were talking about speeds. Because I know I got excited with impellers and, I never knew that. So I'm dead sorry. So just bring me back on track.
No problem. My greater point, if you want to call it that, is we know the speeds of vessels at sea. We use a myriad of different techniques that all correspond to give us our right locations at any time. We can measure time as well as humans can. There's some arguments about how well humans measure time, but whatever. We all know what a day is. We can take speed over time and get distance, and we can work out how far away every point on the surface of the Earth is.
Yeah, that's how you work out speed, time, distance. That's that triangle, isn't it? I agree. That's what I was saying. That's great if all of your metrics are on board, but if your onboard metrics disagree and actually you recalculate your onboard metrics to tell you, no, you're not doing this speed, then that triangle falls apart. I think that's the kind of wherever that disconnect occurs, you seem to be describing that whenever there is a disconnect, don't worry, trust the system. Is that what you're saying?
So what I'm trying to, especially on a long journey, you don't trust one system. You look at all of the different ways you can possibly think of to get your position. Personally, when I'm out, I am using my charting, my dead reckoning. I am doing celestial navigation both during the day with the sun run sun and the trilateration with different stars at night. I am also using my GPS, and if equipped, I'm using the satellite tracker. I do all of those different things, and then I look at what's giving me the same numbers and what's giving me a different number.
But do you
It's very common.
You go out like I live in Nottingham, right, which technically is the most inland place in the United Kingdom. It's the furthest from the sea in any direction, north, south, east, west. So I don't do boats. I was saying earlier, yeah. Best I can do is get on the River Trent and have a barge, yeah, yeah. But you actually go out there and do like real like can't see nothing for nothing. You're mile, 10, 20, 30, hundreds of miles away from any land. You go out and then do that sort of stuff.
So I didn't go to a normal high school like most people did. I did correspondence courses while circumnavigating the globe. My diploma was,
right. You've been out
my diploma,
the ocean away from nothing, hundreds of miles away.
He went to
100 miles this way, there's just water. Same every direction you go. You've been out there in a place like, because I haven't experienced that.
Point Nemo.
And I'm not
been close
on a party barge or I mean, you and yourself, you put yourself in that situation.
We were on a 39-foot, 5.5-foot draft, single-masted schooner. We did it. It was a year and a half, 2 years ish. I don't know. We left from Boston. We ended up in LA. We did drive it the rest of the way because we live in the middle of the United States, but I call that good enough.
If what you just said confirm with what I just alluded to, then respect. That's so cool. That's really brave to me. Yeah. I don't like the ocean. It's the scary place. Oh, sorry, my son. Excuse me.
No, you're all good.
That's all cool and everything, but I mean, I still don't see how flat water with some ripples in it is going to make you even imagine anything about a ball. I don't even understand how any glober even got the idea what balls even can do without a reference. Just saying Earth could not possibly be the fucking imaginary reference of yours that's flat and local everywhere. But you guys keep dismissing that point like somebody's, like, I don't know, like they're slow or something or retarded. Duh, not flat, close and local everywhere. Yeah, for everybody, yeah. So for that guy that's close and local far away from you, that just touches your close and local, and that guy and that guy and that, and everybody's close and local is all flat. What's that mean? That means globe? Nah, that means checkerboard.
I have really fun measurements of liquid water curving, but nobody ever wants to see them.
Break out your aquarium. Let's see the water curve. We'll take our own measurement. Shit.
I don't think it qualifies as an aquarium. There's no wildlife in it. About once a year, a bunch of college kids will swim in it.
And it's higher in the middle?
Nope. Level.
Still not higher on one side than the other.
Nope. It's level at all spots.
So not a
except
curve.
for the very distant north end,
Curve's not level,
which
brother.
after the building of the subway system does show an appreciable difference.
I tell you a secret.
But
Curved isn't
that's a
level.
fault of the DC subway.
Curve isn't level. Curved isn't level. Curved isn't straight. Curved isn't horizontally level and straight. Those all together go together. Straight, horizontal, level.
Yeah, but
Right.
those don't apply to the globe.
No
Unfortunately.
part being, yeah, they apply to physics everywhere, buddy. We only got one physics weirdo.
Well, the
You
globe
got
applies
another
to physics.
Robert special physics
Well, the globe
where
applies
one
to
part of
physics.
a horizontal is higher than
Globes
the
are
next?
in physics.
Guys,
Spheres are in physics.
dial it down. Both of you dial it down.
Yeah, but
Where is there one part
spheres
of a horizontal?
exist.
Dude, stop talking over me,
Spheres
Robert.
exist in
The
physics.
owner of the channel just asked you to calm down. Stop
No, he
acting
asked
like
you
an
to calm
animal. Act
down.
like a
I'm
human.
Not
asking you
me.
both to calm down, please.
No, you're asking him, the
No,
animal.
you're asking him, Omni.
So, animal, can
So,
you stop talking
so
while someone
Utah,
else is talking?
so Utah D-Mock, lazy guy. Go ahead.
So, where is the horizontal level line higher or lower than itself?
Where is the sphere inside of your Earth? Where?
I don't know what that's got to do with what I asked you.
It has
Can you
everything
stay
to do
on
with what I
topic?
asked.
This is why globers and flat earthers hate you.
Where are spheres in
This
your
is why
Earth?
globers don't like him. He can't be honest. He can't stay
That
on
is,
topic. He's
dude,
just a
you're the one that
lying goofball.
they mute you all the time. I
Brother,
don't get
what
muted.
are you talking about and who are
They
you
mute
talking
you all
to?
the time. They don't mute me.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Not about a horizontal line. It's not
I'm
higher or lower than itself at any point, but a
the same
curve is.
place you can
A
find a
curve is
horizontal line
higher
on
or
Earth.
lower
Same place you
than
find a
itself.
sphere.
Slope,
Yes.
rate of change,
Great. Spheres.
rate of change, slope,
Spheres.
being
Spheres.
higher or lower than
Spheres.
itself.
Angles. Angular
You don't know what a
momentum.
sphere is. You don't
Curve.
have any.
Arc length.
Stop talking about
Radius.
imaginary stuff, Robert.
You stop talking about imaginary stuff.
I'm not. A horizontal straight line that's level is not
A
imaginary.
curving
Sphere
Earth,
is.
a curving surface with a
That's
radius value.
imaginary. Draw it
No,
out.
you're
Draw it
imagine.
next to my horizontal.
Okay, good. A basketball. Go. You next.
That's Earth curve.
That's Earth
A
curve. Yes.
basketball is
Yes.
Earth curve.
A basketball is Earth curve. Yes.
Holy smokes, omnivore! You hear this?
Yes. Yes. That's exactly how the Earth works.
Omnivore, do you agree with him that a basketball
A
is Earth curve?
basketball. A basketball is an example of curve. Yes. Go ahead. Earth curve. Absolutely.
Omnivore doesn't even want to say nothing.
I don't think you're prepared to have this conversation, Demok.
Omnivore, I don't think you can have a conversation with a tree.
Do you
I
know?
don't think you can have an IQ contest with a tree, brother. You're
Well,
the
we can,
dumbest person in this fucking place.
we can.
Omnivore. How do you have room to talk? You have special needs.
You're muted,
You
D-Mock.
talk to
Be quiet.
psychiatrists about how fucking
D-Mock,
dumb
you're going to
you and
get
Robert
muted.
are.
Be quiet.
You and Robert are so dumb, you need to go to a retard specialist.
D-Mock, you're going to get muted because you're saying nonsense.
You're going to go to a specialist and learn how to fucking communicate with humans, both of you.
No, that's
When
you.
people ask
That's
you a
you.
question about a ball
You.
and a demonstration in your
I'm
hand,
asking you.
does
I'm
that
asking
mean
you. What's
talk
the
to
horizon?
them about a Bible?
What's the
Omni.
horizon? What's the horizon?
Omni, does that mean make up words and Bibles of words?
What's the horizon? Horizon.
Demonstration. What's that mean, Omni?
Demonstrate the horizon on a flat table. Go
No,
ahead.
Robert, stop talking to yourself.
Demonstrate the horizon in the
You're
middle
not
of a flat
included
table.
in reality.
Demonstrate the horizon in the middle of a flat table. Go ahead.
Your IQ's too low.
Put the horizon in
Omnivore,
the middle
how
of
do
the
you
flat table.
demonstrate a hot air balloon
Put the
working on a
horizon
ball?
in the middle of a table.
Shut
Put
up,
the
no ball
horizon
ever.
in the middle of a flat table. Put the horizon in the middle of a flat table. Go ahead. Make our day.
There's some crack waiting for you at the end of the block.
Dude, you use that. That's what you use, not me. That's why you're a flat earther.
Yeah. So a horizontal line that has no part higher or lower than itself, what part about
Right.
that do you do?
A flat plane does not have a horizon. Sorry to tell you. Not in the middle. Nope. A flat plane does not have a horizon in
How
the
do
middle.
you?
None.
So I have a question, Demok. Where do we measure height?
What part do you disagree with? A horizontal level line has no part that's higher or lower than itself.
Horizontal and level are not synonymous, and
They sure are. I just said them. They are.
Yeah, you said they are, but
Yeah, in physics they are too. Line them together.
No, that's not.
You can't put a horizon in the middle of a table.
So that's where we disagree.
Trace the two lines. Trace a level line and a horizontal line into the same space at the same time. They are the same thing.
Draw a horizon.
What is a curve?
So
put the
What
horizon.
does a curve look like, and how is it not level?
When I look at a book of a chapter on planar surveying or plane surveying,
it makes it extremely clear that sea level is curved.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
on the wall in reality, we're not talking about Bibles and religious stuff,
I'm
stupid, that
talking
you
about a
can't
book.
envision.
This is
We're
a
talking
book.
about on the wall with a real line, dummy.
This
Real
is
physics,
a
not a
book.
ball religion belief of yours, something you
Okay,
can
so
demonstrate. So if you can't demonstrate the earth curve, please don't
If
read
you
religious
cannot,
books to
no,
us.
you can't demonstrate the horizon in the middle of a
Nobody's
sea.
interested in your religious belief.
You
We
cannot
we
demonstrate
have a wall handy.
demonstrate the horizon
The
in the middle of
wall
a
is your
table.
paper. Be my guest to
Demonstrate
prove
it.
you have an earth curve.
Demonstrate the horizon
You
in the middle of
can't
a sea.
demonstrate the curve. That's what we're
Demonstrate
waiting
a
for. Stop
horizon.
So
saying a word when you don't know what it means.
is your wall flat?
Is your wall flat?
Doesn't it look like next to my horizontal level line, Omni?
Yeah.
Is your wall is
The
if the
flat
wall
earth
that you're
guy.
drawing this on, is it a flat wall? A flat
It's a
surface?
flat wall.
So
Yes.
is there an earth curve we can draw on that?
So you can't draw an earth curve on something. I don't know what that means. You can draw.
Does
Yeah,
it exist? Does an earth curve exist?
incoherent.
Is it
So
physical and
yes,
can you
yes,
draw
the
it?
earth curve does exist.
So you can't draw it, but it exists. How does that make
So you
sense?
can't. It doesn't mean. I don't know what you think it means to draw it on a wall.
What do you think
I'm
it means that
asking
you
you,
can't produce it?
I want to
You
ask:
can't produce something,
is-
and what you make it, you think that means it's real?
Is your wall?
There's no monster in Omni's closet. He thinks it's real. There's
Is
no curve on your wall. How
There is
is
no
it real?
horizon on the wall.
What earth curve is
There
on
is
your
no
wall?
horizon on the wall. You can't put a horizon on the wall.
We're not looking for.
Put a horizon on
one
a flat
earth-
wall. Put a horizon on the flat wall. Go ahead. Make our day. Put that horizon on a flat wall. Make our day.
Do you?
We want to see.
Do you
You're
believe
not a physics
that?
believer.
Do you believe
Make
that?
Stop
our day.
conspiring against the level,
Make our
you
day.
guys.
Draw a
Don't
horizon
conspire
on a
against the
flat plane.
horizontal level.
Put a horizon on a flat
Brother,
plane.
there's no such thing as
Put
anything
a
else but
horizon
flat.
on a
I'm
flat
trying to get you
plane.
guys to produce
Put a
a real
horizon
earth
on a
curve.
flat plane. Put a
So
horizon
no
on
earth
a flat
curve.
plane.
This is
What
what
I
I
see
get
at
when
the
I
beach.
ask these guys
What
to
I
prove
see at
their
the beach.
math,
What
prove
I
their
see at the beach.
nonsense religion.
What I see, that line out there, put it on a flat plane. Go ahead.
Make it physical.
Go ahead.
Draw it on the wall.
Draw
Or else
it
it
on a
doesn't
flat
exist.
plane.
No glow math.
Put it so that it is
Nobody can learn
blocking,
about an earth curve
so that
today.
it is blocking view. Put a
So
horizon
nobody can learn about
on
the
a
earth
flat
curve, huh,
plane,
Robert?
blocking view.
So you're going to
Go
talk
ahead
for the earth
with your
curve you
flat
can't put
earth
on the wall?
religion. Your flat earth religion.
Are you an earth curve
Give us a
whisperer?
horizon. Put that line that I see out there
Is
at the
it in
beach.
your closet?
Put it on a
The secret
horizon.
earth
Put it on
curve?
a flat plane. Put it on a
What, the
flat plane.
secret earth
Go
curve?
ahead. Go ahead.
Brother, why is
Put
the
it.
earth curve a
The
fucking
horizon is the
secret?
earth curve.
Is that top secret?
The horizon is the earth curve. The horizon is the earth curve. Now,
Top secret earth
you're
curve,
next.
huh?
You're up next now.
Earth curve,
Block
top
those
secret.
two. Go ahead.
Nobody knows
Show
what
me
earth
that
curve looks
horizon.
like on a wall.
Show
Isn't
me
that weird?
the horizon on a perfectly flat table. Show it to us. Go ahead.
I wish
Make
one of
our
your
day.
artists or one of your NASA
I can
fanboys
show
could draw an earth curve.
I can show you the horizon on the ball. Easy. You're not seeing the entire ball.
Builders account for it. How come they're not
You
drawing
know what
it
I'm
if they're
saying?
accounting for
You're
it?
not seeing the
What
entire
are you
ball.
accounting
You're not seeing the entire ball.
for if
The
it's not
horizon,
physical?
the horizon is
You're
half.
accounting for a
You're seeing
horizontal?
half ball at
Yeah,
any
that
one
means
time. You
horizontal.
know why you're seeing half
Welcome to
ball?
Flat Earth,
Because
horizontal
that's
boy.
the horizon of the ball.
Horizontal, we know.
Give me a break.
Horizontal. Yeah,
No, it's
horizontal.
not horizontal. It's a curve. Put it on a flat table.
You don't know what a curve looks like.
Of course, the horizon.
A
That's
horizontal
exactly
line is earth curve?
That's
Welcome to Flat
exactly.
Earth,
The
weirdo.
horizon is the earth curve. Yes.
A horizontal line is earth curve.
The horizon. The horizon is the earth curve.
No, a horizontal line is not an earth curve, brother. I don't know what school you went to, weirdo. Clown
It's
school.
called horizon, not
Clown
horizontal.
school. Nobody
It's
else
called
went to your
horizon,
clown school
not
that
horizontal.
believes flat lines are
Horizon.
curved.
It's called horizon, not horizontal. They don't call it
Called
horizontal. They call it
horizontal.
horizon.
Stupid. It's horizontal.
They call it horizon.
No, it's not curved. Doesn't say curved, does
It is curved. That's why it's
Does
called a
it say
horizon.
curveizing?
That is the
No?
reason why it's
No
that's
curveizing,
why it's
huh?
called a horizon. It's
No
curved.
bendizing? Doesn't say any
It's
words to do with bending or
horizon is
curving?
the earth curve.
Horizontal.
No, it's not horizontal. It does not call horizontal. It's called
You don't know
horizon.
words, Robert. You're afraid of horizontal words.
Show me horizon meaning.
It's in the dictionary, Robert. Horizontal. Just look in
There's
there.
no horizontal. It's called horizon.
Now you don't believe the dictionary. Son
Oh,
of a
I
bitch.
thought you said books. That's your Bible. That's your
God
little cult book.
damn.
That's your little religious book.
Just look at the horizon.
That's
You
your
don't
little
need your
religious.
Bible.
That's your little religious book. Come out of your religious book
Does it got
and
an earth curve in it?
demonstrate. Come
Don't
out
got
of
an
your
earth
little,
curve in it. My book don't.
come out of
My
your
book
little
don't
cult
have
book.
a fake earth curve.
Come out of your little cult book. Come out
What
of
does
your
a
little cult book.
non-existent false earth curve
Come
even
out
look
of your
like?
little cult book.
What does an
Come out of your
imaginary
little
earth
cult
curve
book
feel like?
and
How could you
demonstrate
draw an imaginary curve?
reality on a flat plane. Come
This
out
is
of your cult
crazy.
dictionary. Come out of your little
This
Bible
is
dictionary.
crazy. This
Bible.
is insane.
Come out of your little Bible. Come out
Supposedly they have math, but their
Show
AI computers
that
can't print out
horizon
an earth
in
curve.
the middle
Ain't
of a
your
flat.
computer smart enough to print out earth curve?
Show us
The thing
a
that you put the
horizon
numbers in
in the
can't
middle
print out
of
the
a flat
shape.
table.
So
Show
the ISS
a
can't print out the
horizon
shape.
on the middle of a
Damn.
flat table. You can't do it.
GPS
You
doesn't
can't do it.
have the shape of Earth. That's
You can't
crazy.
do it.
They can't give Robert
You
the
can't
Earth
do it,
curve
brother. You
drawing.
can't do it. You can't do
No,
it.
GPS has no Earth curve to
It's not
show
called
you.
horizontal. It's called horizon. The word is
You didn't make the
horizon.
word, Robert. Sorry,
The word
buddy.
is horizon, not
Yeah,
horizontal.
you'll have to go back
The
in time
word
to
is
make the word, buddy.
horizon, not
That
horizontal.
was around before you were
It's called
born.
horizon for a reason.
You didn't make that word,
It's
stupid.
called
Shut up.
horizon for a reason.
You didn't make that word. You have no
Right?
idea what that
It's
means.
called horizon for a reason,
You
not
didn't make
horizontal.
the word. You are not a part of it.
It's where
Shut
the
up.
sky appears to meet the ground.
Where
It
is the
has.
curve
It does
appearing
not
to
have.
curve?
It does not have horizontal in it.
Where's the curved sky? What's the curved sky look like?
What we're talking about curved sky. Who said curved sky?
You weird fuck.
Who said? No, I
Gravity,
didn't.
Earth,
I said it's where the
atmosphere,
sky is where the
so
sky
you
appears.
don't
Is
have
where
a
the sky
ball.
is where
You
the
don't
sky
live in a
appears to meet the
ball of
ground.
air.
Is
No
where the
ball of
sky
air
appears
for
to
you,
meet the
gravity
ground.
boy.
Of course it is. Horizon
No
is where the
gravity
earth
ball.
curve.
So where's it at?
Horizon is
Where's
the
your
earth
ball
curve.
air?
Show me the horizon on a flat disk
I
in the
can
middle.
only show you
Show me
non-curve.
the horizon on a flat
I can
disk.
only show everything that's not
Show
curved.
us.
You're looking at it.
Show us in the
That's all you
horizon
can
in the
see is
middle
no curve.
of a. Show us that horizon
No
in the
curve,
middle of
brother.
a disk.
I agree. No
Show
curve.
us.
I
Show
agree.
us.
No curve.
Demonstrate. Put a camera on a
I
flat
don't know
disk.
how to demonstrate a curve. You won't show me it.
Of course I can. Basketball.
Draw your basketball curve on the wall and tell everybody that matches
Dude,
Earth.
no, I don't have to. I can show. I can give you
Engineers,
the basketball.
build your bridge just like
Here's
the
the
basketball. It's going to fit the river.
basketball.
Build your bridge like the basketball.
The
It's going to go over your
basketball.
lake.
I don't need to draw.
So they're going to take a basketball and they're going to put it in the middle of their
Basketball.
lake and they're going to build a
Hold
bridge
on.
on it.
Hey,
And that's going to be
lazy
an
guy.
Earth bridge.
Lazy
This
guy.
is
Are you saying
crazy.
lazy guy? Are you saying basketballs don't
So when
exist?
you draw your basketball
Are
on the
you
wall, that's
saying
Earth curve.
basketball doesn't
This
exist?
is crazy.
Are you saying basketballs don't exist? I don't have to draw it. I just got to give it to you. Basketball
Does the
costs.
hot air balloon work on it? Do physics work on it?
Is hot air balloons?
Do physics work on that
Hold on.
basketball?
Are
Show
you
us all
saying?
the
Are
physics that
you
work
saying?
on your Earth
Are you
basketball.
saying? Are you saying physics equals hot air balloons?
Physics don't work on a
Are you
basketball.
saying physics equals hot air balloons?
You can't include hot air
I have
balloons
never heard
in
that.
physics.
I
Hot
hope
air
this is-
balloons don't exist for you.
I
You
hope
don't
this is
believe in them.
recorded. I hope this
You
is
don't
recorded.
believe in hot air
I
balloons,
hope
Robert.
this is recorded.
I
D-Mock says
know it's recorded that
physics,
you don't believe in
physics
hot air
equals
balloons.
hot air
I
balloons.
asked you for the last 4 hours to demonstrate hot air
Actually,
balloon flight, and you said
speaking
you
of-
don't believe in them.
He
You said
says-
it's 1,000-year-old
Speaking of the recording,
He said
hold on.
hot air
Let
balloons
me
is
get
physics.
this down.
Robert doesn't believe
Hot
hot air
air
balloons
balloons
can
is
fly
physics.
around a ball
Is this
drinking
recorded?
Kool-Aid.
Guys,
Drinking Kool-Aid. Robert doesn't believe hot air balloons can fly
Put it
around
on
a
a flat
ball.
table. You're changing the subject. You're running like a thief.
He
Put the
doesn't know.
horizon on the table. Put the horizon on the table. Go ahead.
all right,
You're running.
I can't. You guys are insufferable.
I know. It's kind of rough. But the point is that you
Yeah, it's
can't
rough
demonstrate.
trying to learn about a ball, isn't it?
Yeah,
Schizophrenic.
basketball. Here it is, basketball.
No
That's
hot air balloon, no, huh? You allergic to them? They don't exist.
Are you saying physics is hot air balloons?
balloons don't exist.
Hey,
Ball
you're saying
flight
hot
doesn't
air
exist.
balloons?
No,
Physics?
all
Is hot
physics
air
don't
balloons-
exist.
Is
No
hot air
ball
balloons
physics exists, weirdo.
Hot
Just
air
your
balloon
basketball.
physics.
Just a
Is hot
lonely
air
basketball
balloon
non-Earth.
physics? Is hot
There's no
air balloon?
helicopters on it.
Is hot
There's
air
no
balloon
water on it.
physics?
It's not
Is
spinning.
hot air? Of course, I put it in a.
We're
If you
trying
put,
to see what your model
hey,
looks
hold
like.
on.
You showed us the
If
basketball.
you,
Break the rest of it out.
yo,
Don't hide it all.
big head,
Don't straw
big
man
head,
your own globe.
big
Weird
head. If you
fuck.
put, big head, if you
Still
put a
man it.
basket,
Don't
if you
stop
put,
there, you weird bitch.
if you put a
Why you
basketball in
stopping at a ball?
if
Get
you
the
put a
stuff on it.
basketball,
Get
if
the
you
other
put a
stuff.
basketball, if you put a basketball in water, it
You'll
comes
need
out
a
wet.
boat, and you'll need a plane, and you'll need a helicopter. You'll need a hot air balloon for your basketball to show us how that stuff works
No,
on
you
it.
don't. No, hot air balloons are
You
not
don't
physics.
need to know how stuff works
Hot
on a
air
ball.
balloon. Show me
So you
where
don't need
physics.
anybody to see
Show
how
me.
balls work.
Show
Why
me.
is that, Robert?
Show
Why are
us.
you hiding ball
Show
physics?
us. Show us where
Why
physics
are you
equals.
hiding ball
Show
physics
us
from
where
your kids?
physics. Show us where physics
Is
equals
that
hot air
why you
balloon.
hide?
Show
Because
us where
you're hiding
physics
the
equals
ball
hot
from
air balloon.
everybody?
Show us where hot
Robert's
air
hiding the
balloon
ball.
equals physics. Show us where hot air balloon equals physics. Go ahead.
You don't believe
Show
in them.
us where hot air balloon equals physics.
Well, they're real.
Oh,
They're real
show us
things.
where.
They exist,
Show us
unlike a
where a
globe.
liar.
Unlike
Show us
globe
where.
flight, hot air
Show
balloons
us
exist.
where. Show us
Now I'm a
where.
liar. Hot
Show
air
us
balloons
where.
don't exist.
Show us
Okay,
where.
Robert.
Show us
Hot
where
air
hot air
balloons must be a
equals
figment of
physics.
my imagination,
D-Mock,
huh?
lazy D-Mock. Show
Hot air
us
balloons
where.
don't
Show
exist, do
us
they?
in a book or on TV
Said
or
the guy
on
who
your
can't get a
wall
toy.
where hot
Said the
air
guy who
balloon.
can't demonstrate a fucking toy when
Go
he's
ahead.
got the basketball but
Show
not
it.
the
Show it.
toy.
Show it to us. Show it to us.
Lazy. You're the
Show us
epitome of
where,
lazy, you dumb
brother lazy
cunt.
D-Mock. Show us where a
You
hot air
fucking one
balloon
arm, one leg
equals physics.
bandit bitch who can't get a fucking
Show us
ball in a hot
where.
air balloon.
Show us where we are waiting.
Where's the ball at? I
Show
can't
us
show you
where.
balls.
Yes, basketball.
Nobody knows about ball physics. Nobody
Basketball.
can ever learn them.
Basketball.
You just got to take
Basketball.
your word. Take
Basketball.
Robert's word for ball physics.
Basketball.
Yeah, just say basketball.
Basketball.
That means somebody can fly
Basketball.
around stuff now.
Basketball. Your turn.
Yeah.
Show us
So
the horizon on the table.
go take that to jet school.
Yeah, basketball.
Go take that to flight
Show
class
us.
and tell
Show
them
us
that.
where. Show us where. Show us
Hey,
where
flight
horizon
school.
on the table.
When Robert goes to flight
Show
school, he
me.
just takes
And
the basketball and sits it on
let
the
me know
table
when
and leaves.
D-Mock. Let me know when D-Mock
Is
can
that what
show
you do?
us.
You
Let me
go to
know when
flight
D-Mock.
school.
Let me know when D-Mock can show us a horizon on the table.
You go to flight school and sit a basketball on the table and say,
Yeah,
"There you
yeah.
go, boys.
Show us where
Flight school.
a horizon is on the
We
table.
don't need anything else, guys. You don't need rockets. You don't need hot air balloons. You don't need satellites. You don't need cars and boats and planes to
Show
prove
us.
physics.
Show us
You just
where
need this
your
basketball and your
horizon is on a
imagination.
flat
Just
table.
imagine. Just
Show us
imagine,
where
Robert.
a horizon is
Just
on a flat
imagine.
table.
That's the only thing you
Lazy
can do,
D-Mock.
buddy. All you're allowed to do
Lazy
is
D-Mock.
imagine science.
You can't show me a horizon on
No,
a
you
flat
can
table.
imagine, right? You
Show
can't
me.
imagine it.
Show me lazy D-Mock.
You can't imagine
Show
it,
us
retard.
lazy D-Mock. Show
Imagine
us
a
a
guy who can
horizon
imagine
on a
stuff.
flat table.
You can
Lazy
imagine balls
D-Mock.
that you can't demonstrate, but you
Show
can't
us
imagine a horizontal
a
line. This
horizon
is
on a
fucking
flat
nuts.
table. Lazy
So you
D-Mock.
imagine balls in space, but a
Lazy
horizontal
D-Mock.
line too
Show
typical.
us a horizon in the middle of a table. Lazy D-Mock. Show a horizon on a table. Lazy D-Mock. Show us a horizon on a flat, in the middle of a flat table. Lazy D-Mock. Lazy D-Mock.
My lab's
Star.
ready for you and your
Hi,
money.
Star. Can you
Yo,
do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Star, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Can you not yell into your microphone?
I'm sorry. I'm just asking him for flat earth proof, and he can't give it to us. All he can do
How many times have you asked him?
is
How many
this.
times have you asked him?
Yeah.
In a lifetime, how many times have you asked him?
Probably 1,000 times.
How many times out of 1,000 has he given you flat earth evidence?
0.
Then why do you keep asking?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, what was Einstein or his his quote that like everyone stems from? What's the definition of insanity? You should ask him again.
Oh, you're right, man. You're right. Let's ignore D-Mock from going forward.
Don't
No,
ignore him.
let's
Just talk
ignore him.
about something besides flat Earth. He's a smart dude. Anything but flat Earth. I guarantee you get a different outcome.
Right, Sean, do you know that all the Globers and all the Flat Earthers banned to mute and get him kicked off this channel because the way he acts? All of them,
Yeah,
Globers, Flat Earthers,
I'm
all
not
of them.
gonna lie. You're Nasha shill annoying, Star. Just saying. I keep it real. I can't help it.
But if you want to have an actual topic about truth or anything about anything, I mean, I'll have one. But just saying dumb stuff to yourself isn't helping anybody. The topic is physics of flight on a ball. A simple hot air balloon. It's not too crazy. There's no crazy shit going on. It's a fucking simple thing,
That's
simple
wisdom, man.
apparatus.
Wisdom.
How
The
can
man
we
is
learn the
wise.
dynamics? Dude, stop. I'm not even done yet. How do we learn the dynamics of that around a ball?
Simple question, Star. Are you able to do? And this is a question. With your knowledge of the topic, do you believe you're able to teach somebody this topic, or do you just understand it?
I don't think I have the confidence. I think, but I am very knowledgeable of the topic. I
Okay.
think I can.
Now, hang
I
on,
think.
hang
I
on, hang
think.
on. Okay, no,
I
hang on,
think
hang
with
on, hang on, hang on.
I
Now,
think with.
now,
I think
take
with
what you
fact.
just said. Hang on. Take what you just said, and go into the conversation with that. Don't come into the conversation like you know everything. Like you know, you're confident in what you're semi confident in what you know, but you may not know it all. So understand that you can't tell someone they're stupid and wrong unless you're able to teach them, critique to them what you're trying to explain. Wouldn't that make sense? And you can't do
Well,
that yelling. You got to be calm.
I am confident of the knowledge, but unable to deliver it. That's the. I think I need practice in terms of the delivery.
Then calming down would probably listening is the best medicine for that. Just saying. Just saying. I'm trying to help.
Oh, it's a good point. It's definitely a good point. It's not something I've not heard before, even from friends and family and stuff like that, where they're like, "Wow, you are very knowledgeable, but you need to figure out how to deliver your knowledge in a way that people can walk away and say, okay, I've learned something." It's like it seems like you're you're too technical. Like people say, like you're too technical. And therefore you need like communication, the ability to communicate that. For example, when I say demonstrate a horizon in the middle of a flat plane, people won't are not able to resonate. I would have to try to explain it what I mean. Like, the horizon, it would be the end or the beginning. In the middle of a flat plane, there's no need for a horizon unless the flat plane has topography or a wall in the
Do you
middle of
have
it.
a
Then now you have a horizon.
do
But
you
if
have a
there is nothing
horizontal
like
line
that,
about 6 miles long to test?
then it's a straight shot.
Can we test a horizontal flat line plane that you have that we can put like a cement flat line or a board or something that we can
But,
or
but,
a
but I,
body of
most
water
people
that we
most
can
people
test the flat
understand
thing?
what I'm trying to say, but you
So if
know,
on the
I
flat,
need to be able
if
to
on the
communicate
six
that
mile,
better.
yeah, but
So
it
I've been
doesn't
I've been
matter what
working
you're
on it.
saying.
I mean, what I've been trying to tell flat earthers is that there is no need for an obstruction on a flat plane.
You don't know what a
You should
flat
be able
plane
to
is.
zoom straight to the end of the flat plane.
Do you have one
So so
handy?
so but in our reality, when we go out to the ocean or anything like that, we see a clear delineation. The earth is obviously That's obviously not the Earth.
Do you
The
have
end
a
of the Earth.
flat plane to compare
The
that
world
to,
is
or
bigger
a
than that.
round one? So you
You
don't
understand
have a
me? The
round or
world is
flat to
bigger
compare
than that,
Earth
where
to.
that line is. So the only reason that line exists, DMAC, is because the Earth is curved away from you. That's the only reason.
So do you have a
Like
6 mile curve
you
and a
can't
six
see,
mile straight line
like you
so we
cannot
can
see
compare them?
from the east coast of the United States all the way to Africa. The reason is because it's curved. The Earth has curved away from you. Africa is at an
Brother, people can't
angle
even see the eye
away
doctor
from
chart. I don't
you,
know what you're talking about.
but on a flat plane.
No,
There is
people wear
nothing that should
glasses on
stop
both
you from
planes.
being able to zoom in
People
to
have bad
Africa.
eyes on globes and flat Earth, and they
There's
can't even see the eye
there's
doctor thing at
nothing.
the end of the fucking wall, dude.
Just
Come on now.
just be logical. There is nothing to stop
You're
you
saying
from just
ridiculous shit.
zooming
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
way
Are you
to
wearing
Africa,
glasses right now?
right? So,
You
but
can't
Dima,
see the
I mean,
letters
people
on the
listen.
fucking wall at the end of the doctor's
People would say,
hallway.
okay, yeah, the atmosphere,
This dude's
right?
crazy.
That's what they would say is the atmosphere.
No, I don't say
But
nothing. I didn't say none of that.
but it's not the
I want
atmosphere
to know where you have a flat plane to
because
compare it to a fucking curved plane so we can take a look at
because
both
I
and we'll
tell you
see what you're
I tell you
making
why it's
up.
not the atmosphere. A lighthouse is visible to a ship
Now you're saying there's a sphere of air somewhere.
25
Holy
miles
fuck,
to
man.
30 miles away.
So no
So
reality is
it's not
possible
the
with these guys.
atmosphere. A 200-foot lighthouse is visible to
Where
a
did you get
ship
your information? Which lab
25
did you
to
do
30
this
miles
fucking test
away.
in?
So it is not the atmosphere. You see that? It's not. It's just that
I'm
the
only hearing you just
lighthouse
saying goofy stuff, Robert.
is
Nobody sees anything.
high. The lighthouse has a very high elevation, and so is the boat. The boat is like 50 to 100 feet, right? Where the observer is on the boat, the observer is 50 to 100 feet off the surface of the water. Therefore, they can see further. They're looking over a 1-foot curve or a 6-foot curve or a 10-foot curve or a 25-foot curve. They're looking over that. If the earth was flat, there'll be no reason to elevate that lighthouse. That lighthouse would be visible from 1 foot off the ground. The lighthouse one
Brother, you're
foot off the ground
delusional.
and
You're
you
just
1 foot off the ground. It would be visible. You
Where
see
at
that?
Narnia? Narnia?
But it is not visible. And that's what we're trying to say to you, that the earth horizon is the curvature away from it. Real simple. But I need to work on my communication skills, like Sean says.
Brother, all you need to do is go get a flat fucking thing, a flat horizontal baseline for 6 miles, and then a earth curve next to it for 6 miles. We'll take a look from start to finish, side view and front view at both. Retard. Or else everything you said was just fucking utterly stupid and retarded. See, if I was a glober, I would just turn my camera on and have a fucking ball there for any motherfucker that came in the room, and I would say, this is how a ball works. This is how it spins. This is how this thing would do
Well, but
this on it.
okay, you can
And this
demonstrate
is
this
a
with a mountain.
ball to show you
You can
what a
demonstrate
ball
this at your
does.
home, right?
Imagine a ball showing
So,
you what a
so,
ball does. That's
so, for
crazy, isn't it?
example,
To think, isn't it?
If you
Is
are,
that crazy to think I could use a ball to show you how a ball works? Do you
if
think that's
well,
crazy,
if
Robert?
you're 1 foot shorter than a
Robert,
wall in
stop
front
saying
of you,
shit
so
that I'm
like
not
you
talking
are 1
about.
foot, the
When
wall
you're
is
in a
2 feet,
conversation with people, you don't just make shit up that they're
right?
not talking about.
So if a bright light is behind the wall, 1 foot as well, you can't see the bright light. So if you
I don't give a
elevate
fuck about
yourself,
light.
right?
I don't give a
say
fuck
to
about light,
4 feet,
weirdo.
now you
You
can
didn't
see
make
the
no
light
light. How'd you make the light?
over the wall. You see that? That so that's what we're
No,
trying
I
to
don't see
say to
nothing
you
you're talking about. You don't have the
it's the
lab I can
same,
go
that's the
to.
same effect we're getting on Earth, right?
Your imagination is
So there is a horizon, there is a physical obstruction there.
in your mind. I
That is
know. I
what
hear
we're
you. I
getting.
hear you. In your mind, there's a
The
lot of
lighthouse
crazy shit
has
going on.
like 10,000
You got
lumens.
LIGO in your mind?
10,000 lumens, that is visible for like maybe like 100, 200 miles. Like 10,000 lumens is, that is very bright. You can go look it up. There's a chart. It will tell you that is visible
But you
for
can't
like a
look at a
100 miles.
horizontal line for a
But you
mile or
cannot
two
see it
or
a
a
hundred
curve.
miles
The very
if
thing
you
we need to
are
look at.
only 100 feet. Um, if sorry, you cannot see it 100 miles away, right? Um, because it is only 200 feet in the air. A 200 foot, a 200 foot object has only a 24 to 25 mile horizon. You see that? So you can't see the lighthouse 200 miles away. The flipping boat has to come within 30 miles before it sees it. You see that? When the boat was 150 miles away, it couldn't see it. But the light is bright enough to be seen. Even given the Earth's atmospheric conditions, a 10,000 lumens is visible 150 miles away. But you can't see it. Why? Because the Earth is blocking your view.
If you got a side view, we'll take
That
a
is
look
the
at the
reason why
side
you
view of
can't see
wherever
it.
the
So
light
you
starts
have
and
to wait
finishes.
until you're
Do you have a
30 miles
side
away
view
from
of
it.
where the light starts from
And
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 finishes?
and that's just a fact.
No?
You can
You're
look
just
it up.
saying weird shit.
There is a
There's not
video
a
that I watched
demonstration handy for
when I was
anything you're
in
saying.
college where they talk about knots and navigation and so on. I mean, I did very general physics. So I
You're a
studied a
nut for
broad
all of us. They don't need to talk about nuts.
I
You
studied
are a nut.
I studied physics very broadly. You
Yeah,
understand me?
with nothing.
It
With
was
a
rapid fire
basketball.
of everything,
With no
basically.
stuff. You just said
Because I only have a minor
basketball.
in physics. So
Yeah, just say
I didn't
basketball.
focus in like when you get to
You don't have
PhD.
ball physics.
So for example, you go into geology
You didn't study
or
shit. You don't even know
astronomy
how a fucking hot air balloon flies around a ball.
or
You dumb
um,
bastard.
um, something like spectrometry or interferometry or stuff like that. I studied very broadly, so that is the reason why I
No,
was
you
able to
don't know.
do.
No, you don't know. Keep
That's the
studying.
reason why I was part of
Keep
an EME
studying.
project
Keep studying more and more
where
and
we
more and
bounced
more and
radio
more
waves
for
off the
about another
moon.
300,000 years.
Right, that was one of our projects.
No, keep
Right,
studying for
so
another
we bounced radio waves
300,000
off of the
years and
moon.
maybe you'll know what a ball is.
Right, so that is
Maybe
me
you'll learn
having
ball physics
first-hand
one day.
experience with the moon. Right, I can tell you that we received the signal back. I did a Cavendish experiment. I did the Foucault pendulum experiment. It was very. It wasn't perfect, but I saw the precession. Um, right, so I can tell you that the Earth is turning on its axis. Right. So yeah, I mean, not a lot of people are active in their physics bachelor's level. As say I did, but I was very active, very young, lot of energy, excited to be in the United States of America. So I did everything. So yeah. and again, it matches my passion. Really, that's why I'm so passionate because of it's like what I've seen, what I've done. It's like incredible that people are flat earthers. It's the dumbest thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, it's the dumbest thing you could ever believe. But somehow it's worded in a way that makes it seem like a hot topic. But it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's cognitive
The dumbest
dissonance.
thing you can only physically demonstrate ever. Flat Earth. Flat Earth physics. Stationary, not moving. Flat table. Do it all.
Because
Have a
like
ball.
but one of the things I learned, DMAC, we talk about relative motion, relative velocity,
You
relative
got a ball?
size,
Which ball did you learn it from?
relativistically. All of these things were
Where
discussed
did you
in depth.
learn it without a ball?
In depth. So
But
for
not on a
example,
ball.
the Earth is turning on
But
its
you
axis,
didn't learn ball relativity.
or the sun is moving.
You didn't learn
One of
ball
those things
relativity, right?
are true. One of those
No
things
balls
are
are true.
true.
What ball?
So in
Show
my
us the
logic
relativity you
class,
learned of what ball? The
it will teach you
basketball?
that in
You
order
learned
for you to
basketball
prove which
relativity.
one is true, you
Did they
have
teach
to
you
eliminate
basketball
the other.
relativity?
You see that?
No, I
Very
don't see your
brilliant. I had a very
basketball
good
relativity.
how
No, how fast
do we
does your
call it,
basketball
logic
move
professor.
under the hot
He's
air
saying,
balloon?
listen,
You don't have a professor. He's too retarded to be a
one of
professor. He can't
those
even
are
show you a
true.
hot air balloon.
So you have to eliminate one. All right.
I eliminate all your
So
professors.
how do you
can't grab a
eliminate
ball
one
and a
of
hot
them?
air balloon.
Is what I want flat earthers to think about. Right? Just saying the sun is moving is not the way to eliminate. You don't just say it. You have to find it. You have to see it. You have to calculate it. Right? Get to work. Right? So back to physics now. The evidence is the sun does not change size noticeably. So that's an indication now leading back to you being the one that's moving. You see that? The constellations are a little bit different throughout the year because you're facing a different side of the sun, right? And as you go around the sun, those constellations line up again. So that's more evidence eliminating that the celestial frame is what's moving, right? So these are the kind of things as you move through your
Which
studies.
balls and which lab did you see this happen with?
Right, and then I mean, of course,
So you never saw
the
this
final
happen with any
straw
real
that
ball.
broke the camel back
So
is
this doesn't happen
obviously
in reality.
almost 1,000
Okay.
people have been to space.
So is this only
Right?
happening in
So
the
and they have
imagination of
seen
your
the Earth,
teacher?
right?
So your teacher
In
taught
some
you
way or shape
imaginary
or form,
physics,
right?
imaginary, non-physical,
So
Newtonian physics.
that making it right there kind of ends the discussion. The
Theoretical
discussion
stuff,
is over.
theoretical ideas
The
of a
Earth
ball.
the globe is not, the globe was a model up until the 1940s, right? The 1940s,
Is that
the
when they
Earth,
taught you how to fly a
the
hot air
shape
balloon
of the
around a
Earth
ball?
was a model,
40s?
an established
Or was it
model.
too complex then too?
Everybody was convinced and 100,
Did
like
Aristotle know
100%,
how to
almost,
fly a hot
I
air
would say
balloon around a ball, I wonder? What about
99.99999%
Newton?
convinced that the Earth is a
Did
globe.
Newton know hot air
Right?
balloons could fly around a ball?
It was locked in.
Did Einstein?
You can safely behave like the Earth is a globe.
Which one of them showed
But
you the
it's
actual
not
ball
until
and anything
the
with the ball and how it
1940s
does stuff? Which
when we
ball
sent up
professor,
a
your
rocket
favorite
that
ball guy,
sent back a
showed
video,
you a real ball?
and that rocket went up 250 feet,
Which one of your
250 miles,
ball
sorry.
guys showed you the real ball?
Right? It's not until we went up that high and actually videoed and photographed the
So
curvature
you
of the
went and
Earth,
got high.
that 99.99999% became 100% that the Earth is a globe. You see that? 100%. So flat Earth is done. It's dumb. It's stupid, right?
The people with no ability to do reality
It's stupid. It's
to
over.
deny Earth's ball flight
It was
and
over
hot air
before the
balloons.
1940s,
If you deny
and
deny
after the
hot air balloons,
1940s, you
everything's
would be
weird to you.
stupid to say the Earth is flat.
Yeah, hot air balloons on a ball
Before
look
the
stupid.
1940s,
We know,
you can argue within the crosshairs of a
but we can't argue about flight because there's
0.0001%.
no ball.
People would be shrugging their
We have
shoulders
no ball to where we can go
and
back
saying,
and forth. And I
well,
think the ball does this
I
while
don't
I'm
know,
flying
man.
over it. And
I
you
think
think the
you're wrong.
ball's doing this while you fly
I
over it.
really do feel you're
Where's the
wrong.
ball
The Earth
lab
is
where you
indeed a
can get
globe.
your little helicopter and
People
I
could
get
shrug their
mine and I
shoulders at
show
you,
you
and you'd
how
be
the
like,
ball
you could
works
walk away
and you
feeling
show me how the ball works.
a little bit of
And then we got a
vindication
flat
when
table
they
next
shrug
to
their
it.
shoulders, But after the 1940s, dude, if you said that the Earth was flat, you are a spectacle of society. You are a spectacle. You are a laughing stock, right? You are a circle after that. Circus, you know? Circus. And, you know, we spent a lot of energy pushing back against flat Earth. We have. Um, and, listen, I can take responsibility for um, pushing back so fervently against it. I honestly shouldn't have. Should not have. Um, like if I could go back in time and see myself going on to 24/7 uh, flat Earth server, I would probably take the phone away from myself and hide it. you know, um, yeah, it was not a good idea to engage flat earthers. Because now I made a lot of them angry. A lot of them so angry, so much so that they have threatened me. Right? They have threatened me. They have contacted Discord management. Discord management did send me an email. I did get the email, Omni, um, to leave them alone. so, um, so I, I will not go to 24/7 again because they want to be in their little echo chamber. And when somebody goes in and push back against them so much, so they get very angry. So, so yeah, pretty soon I'm going to stop this whole entire debate. That's why I go away for a while and I come back in that kind of winding down phase. So. But enough about me. It's kind of boring. Earth the globe.
Holy crap, he left. That boy's something special. Said, what's the earth curve look like? He said, a basketball. Mosquito. I saw you working in your truck, Sean. I see those guys coming real fast, and they're like, "Load me up." I swear, it reminded me of Bob the Builder the whole time. The dump truck comes, and then they pull up, and they're like, "Hey, I'm hungry," or they're empty. And then Sean's like, "Hey, I'll fucking give you something to eat. Here you go." That's a big scoop, fills it up. Pretty good at dropping it right on the spot, huh?
You ever drop it real high, like lift it up high and drop it down and see what it does to the trucks? I used to go pick up sand with this one dude, like a S10, and he'd get like a ton or so of sand in the back, and they would hit it like doom, and it would knock the back down, and we'd be like dragging the bumper all the way.